Oh my god, I've been talking the whole time. It wouldn't be a show without that, right? Without me having on mute. So what I was saying is Zeke, I have Zeke all weekend. I have him 2 more days, all to myself. All to myself because my grandma and my mom are out of town for a couple more days. So I'm so excited. But what I was saying is that's why I'm running late because he's being a little baby and he's barking and I can't figure out what he wants. I'm giving him treats. He was barking at I have a little treat station. So I went and gave him treats. And now I think he just wants my attention 24/7, which when I'm not on here, I give him all my attention. But I wanted to do a live. So I set up a blanket right here. I have a second camera on him if he comes so we could watch him. If he does come, but he's mad at me. I think he's out there. But I have a little blanket, so I hope he comes and lays, and I'll turn the camera on. So, but yeah, I get him for 2 more days. I'll have him all to myself in the house, all to myself. I'm excited. It's been pretty nice, really. That's horrible to say, but just to have Zeke, oh, it's just been nice. So anyway, how's everybody doing? I'm open panel. Hold on, let me put the link up in the YouTube side. Hold on one second. If anybody wants to come up. So I was seeing all these videos come up about this Candace interview. And I'm like, where is this? Where's this new one? And I keep looking, but I think it's the old one. So tell me if I'm wrong, but I think it's one of the ones from last week, right? That people are hearing this whispering in. So I put it in my editor and I figure we could watch it and kind of go through and see what you guys figure out. That's what it is, right? Like all morning, I'm like, what? There's not, I can't find like a new one. I can't find that one. And then I came to the conclusion that I think it's just the old one, which is, it's not that old. It's only like a week old. So I want to watch that. I have two of them that I want to kind of watch. And hey, funny face, Brenda. Okay, hold on. Let me put the link up real quick. I mean, I hope Zeke comes in. I was hoping like, cause then he could be like here the whole time with you guys. I was really hoping and he's being a little baby. All right. Hold on one second. Let me put that up. I'm gonna put the link and then mods, if you just kind of tell people periodically that the link's pinned so people know. And yeah, if anybody wants to join, let me just do it real quick. Oh wait, I forgot to put the link. Hold on. When you hit enter, I was hitting enter to go down to the next line, but on live streams you hit enter and it sends it. Hold on. Oh, all right. Skip a couple spaces, paste. Okay. There it is. And let me pin it. And there it's pinned. Okay. Anyway. Hi, Cement Shoes. Yeah, I think he'll come later because he wants my attention right now. He's kind of mad I'm over here, I think. But this is the first time since I've had him this whole time that I've actually worked on my channel over here. So I'm allowed to for a couple hours, right? Like, I shouldn't feel bad. I have been with him the rest of the time. I got a nice little blanket. Why am I feeling guilty? I don't know. You guys like, yep, feeling guilty. See here, I'll show you. I have a little, hold on, let me show you. I have like this little blanket right here. That's right next to me to the right. See, hold on. Here's my hand. So if he comes, I don't know. It could be cute to watch him. Anyway, hey Lone Wolf, Teresa, Casey, Jules, Kitty Cat, Two Dog Night. Okay, so I have it two different ways. I don't know how to do it. I don't know which way. Okay, I could just play it straight, the one interview, or I could, yes, two. This is my dead shirt. Any deadheads? You probably recognize it. So I have where we could just play it, or I could put it in my editor. I think what I'm gonna do is we'll play it, and then if we hear something that we wanna really hear better and put it in the editor and slow it down and do whatever to it, then I could find it in the editor because I have it in the editor on my other computer, which I could share. So, have you guys seen any of that? Do you guys even know what I'm talking about? And we still have to go through the part 2 of the Jose interview. We never made it through the other live, which is fine. Oh, which is hi Zeke. Come on, buddy. Come lay down, buddy. Zeke. Zeke, come here, bud. Gosh, okay. He'll come, I hope. Yeah. So I don't know if I should watch if we should watch the first one first or the one that everybody's talking about first. McDonough is interviewing. Oh, really, Teresa? Yeah, that's the one from like last week, right? Wait, where are you, Joe? Joe, that's that one that she put up probably like a week ago, right? Well, no, I'm waiting for Zeke, Connie. He's not here yet. He came and popped his head, but he didn't lay down. So yeah, it was just a blanket so far. But that was the blanket that he was laying on my bed. So I took it off and put it here. Figured he would come. So okay. Oh, thank you, Blake. Happy Sunday, everybody. Yay, Debbie. Woohoo. Finally got to watch my first live. I always miss them and have to do catch up. Yay, you're here live. Come on up. Anybody wants to come up on panel, you're more than welcome. It makes it definitely a more enjoyable discussion. But I'll play the video, and then even if you guys want to come up later, it's a dog, Lone Wolf. It's my little Zeke. You'll see him later. I'm sure he'll come in once he throws his little tantrum out there. He's so spoiled. I love the guy so much. Um, okay, so let's play. Yeah, let's do the. Well, let's just do the one that there's supposedly some whispering, I guess. Let's do that one first, and then we could. Oh shoot! Wait. Hold on a second. The camera just fell. Like it doesn't even matter. It doesn't look like he's gonna come, but I know he'll eventually come. Okay, that's good. Okay, so hey Ellen, hey honey pie. I know I figure I'd do a early one today, Oh, your birthday! Yay! Maybe when I get a panel up here of a couple people, we'll sing happy birthday to you. So that way I don't have to be by myself. But thank you for the super chat. I should be giving you a birthday gift. You're like giving me a super chat for your birthday. How freaking generous is that? Aw. Hi, Victoria. Yes, I'm gonna play it now, Mary. Sorry, at the beginning I like to say hi to everybody, give people time to come in, and takes me a few minutes, okay? So all right. Well, yeah, so okay, let's listen to it and see which parts. I'll write it down, which parts the whispering is in, and then we'll go in my editor and try to get it more clear maybe somehow, okay? All right, so let's do this. Hi, Becky Rogers. Oh, thanks, A Voice for Hope. You guys are so sweet. All right, I'm getting the file up now. Hi, Diana. Modeling. Okay, so this is the one I'm pretty sure. I haven't really got to listen to it after knowing that there was these whispering. So this is the one I think everybody's talking about. So here we go. The camera's gonna keep.
Hello, Mama 5. Thank you, Honest Rage. How y'all doing tonight?
Wait, I know this isn't the most recent one. That's what I was asking. I think this is the one that people were talking about, the whisper. That was my whole point, where I thought it was the newest one, and I was like, I couldn't find what they were talking about. And the whispering, I'm pretty sure, is this one that they're talking about, right? So I was asking you guys, like, to make sure we're all on the right track. Yeah, send me a link for the new one and we can watch it too. Okay, send me the link then. There is whispering in this one. Okay, can you send me a link, honey pie, then? Was when the handler was there. Okay. Why did I think it looked like it was this one? Hold on a second. I'm going to play this till let me figure out some things. Hold on.
Hope everybody's doing real good. Thank you, Glitter. Thank you, Terry.
Well, send me the link, guys, so we can watch it. That's what I'm trying to ask. Where can you guys email me the link of what you guys are all talking about so we could check it out together? Please? Just send me the link. Don't put it in here. Just send me the link. That's the easiest. Oh, you mean the one that's only like a minute and a half? That's the one you guys want to hear? I don't know. Just send me the link if you guys want, and that's how I'm going to get it. If I'm not going to get anything in here, so you have to send it an email. I mean, email me the link, and then we could do it. Okay. Until then, I'm going to play this.
Just give me a few minutes here while I fix this all. Hey, it should. Yeah. I'm trying to do right now. Hold on, guys, just a minute.
Hello, everyone. You are not obligated.
Okay, so Sam, I'm not being rude. You should just check out. I know that's what I'm telling you. Can you email me, please? That's what I'm just trying to tell you. If you guys want me to check something out, email me. Are you guys not understanding? Or I'm not trying to be mean, but I keep telling you, I'm just not. Don't put it here. I'm not going to get to it. You have to email me if you want to watch it, so I could. Yay, Kate! You emailed me? Okay. I keep checking my emails. There we go. Thank you, guys. That's all I wanted. Oh, the link whispers. I got that one. I just downloaded that one. The 159, you mean? I didn't realize that that short one was the one. Yeah. Okay. Oh, no, that's something else. Oh, okay. Hold on. 1 second. Is this like a... Oh, no. Like not... Okay. So I'm not going to play somebody else's edits. I would play the original. But thanks for that. But I'm gonna actually play that minute and 50 seconds that you guys are talking about. But there definitely is whispering in this. I could freaking hear it already. And I don't know what that's about. Okay, hold on. Let me just get. I'm trying to get everything set up because now it's kind of a change of plans here. So I gotta backtrack and see how I want to do this here. Okay, so I got StreamYards. Oh, thanks, Liplock No More. Okay, so let me see what you sent me here. Yes, that's the one I was gonna play. But I'm talking about the one that you said for Dawn from last night. Can you guys send me that one? And I'll play this one. The one that I was gonna play, the 1.5 minute one, that's from like 2 days ago, I think, but we'll listen to it. And then whatever one you guys are talking about last night, email me and we'll check it out because I haven't watched that one yet. But I'm gonna play that 1.5 minute one. Hold on. I haven't listened, or did I? Yeah, I did listen to this one, but 1 second. I'm just pulling it up. It's called Just Checking In. All right. Just checking in. Okay, let's see what we can make out on this one.
Hello, everyone. How's everyone going tonight? Hope everybody's doing good tonight. It's a pretty night out tonight, ain't it? The squirrels and the birds are all talking tonight, so it's really pretty. I know nobody expected me out here this night, but I'm gonna try this out. Okay, there's an echo. Okay, let me see if I can fix that for y'all. Is that better? Is there an echo now?
Yeah, there is no picture. This is the way she uploaded it, guys. There was no picture. So the whisper was right at the beginning. It says something like, it sounds like something like Dawn Senate or something. You could hear it. So I don't know, but I know that I swear there's more even in that one that I originally played, that there was stuff in that one. But that's about all in this one, right? And then I think, which one is the one that somebody thought it said like somebody R'd me or whatever? I wasn't hearing that. I don't know. You did, Christina? Okay, I keep looking at my email. Oh, thank you. Okay. Do you know what? Let's see, what timestamp? Oh, it's okay. It's this guy. I like his interviewing. Okay, cool. Do you know what timestamp? Is it the whole thing? So I might just play the audio of this because I'm going through it and there's nothing. It's just like background. So we'll just listen to this, the one from last night. But it's, how long is it? It's 1 hour and 20 minutes. So does anybody know where it picks up, or is it the whole thing is interesting? I'm downloading it right now and then we'll play it. And I guess we'll get to the original plan. I guess we won't do then if you guys don't want to do that, which is fine. Let me continue playing this while that's downloading and see.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut off here and I'll be back in a minute. Just give me a few minutes to fix this.
I didn't hear anything right, but I heard her whisper something. I heard her say something like getting off, like basically telling her to get off, right? You know what I'll do with this one, because you guys want to really watch the other one, which is totally fine because I want to do what you guys want to do. But I'll just maybe do a upload on this one and put it in my editor and try to figure it out on my own and then upload it. The picture, that's how it was uploaded, Linda. She doesn't have a picture, at least not the one that is on her channel right there. Yeah, there's one right here. You'll hear it right at the beginning. I'll play it real quick.
Hello, everyone. How's everyone going tonight? Hope everybody's doing good tonight.
Okay, hold on. Let me remove this. This is what I'm going to do. I have that other one downloading. I'm going to share the one from last night, and then I'm going to take you over here and put that in the editor, and just so we could turn up the volume on just that minute and a half and just see real quick. Is that all right? And then we'll watch the one from last night. And then you guys, anybody wants to come up, come up. Everybody loves the discussions. So come up, open panel, anybody's welcome. All right, so let me share my screen over here. Share. We have this in the editor, so it will hopefully be louder. Let's check this out, okay?
Be antithetical to what his Facebook post used to say.
What is that? What is that?
Beyond that, one video shows an air conditioner.
Oh, it played. Wow, my YouTube channel that I had up for my live stream, that sounded like plunder. It just played it next. Sorry, that's not what I tried to play. Okay. That's weird. All right. Okay, let's listen, guys. I have it up loud. The audio. Let's see what you guys can make out.
Hello, everyone. How's everyone going tonight? Hope everybody's doing good tonight.
That's what she said. Dawn, she sent it. That's what I'm hearing. Thanks, Debbie. Dawn, isn't that what you guys are hearing? So maybe who they're with sounds like that was a girl talking, in my opinion, and then you could hear a guy like making noises. So she's probably with a guy and a girl. Just my opinion. This is what I'm getting at. A guy and a girl, and maybe that guy's name is Don. Do you think? And the lady's like, Don, she sent it. She's talking to this Don guy. That's what I don't know. What do you guys think? What, is that what you heard, Don? She sent it, right? Oh, you think it sounded like a man? No, the person that whispered. Didn't it sound like a girl to you? Okay, let's listen to the rest and see.
It's a pretty night out tonight, ain't it? The squirrels and the birds are all talking tonight, so it's really pretty. The squirrels and the birds are all talking tonight, so it's really pretty. I know nobody expected me out here this night, but I'm gonna try this out. Okay, there's an echo. Okay, let me see if I can fix that for y'all. Is that better? Is there an echo now? Yeah, I'm gonna cut off here and I'll be back in a minute. Just give me a Yeah, I'm gonna.
She goes, tell him you're going to cut out for a minute and you'll be back in a minute or whatever. You could hear it. I think it's pretty clear. That's what she says. Nothing about being art or whatever. I don't know. I saw somebody saying that they thought they said that. But you guys, I see you backstage. 1 minute. I'm just going to play this one more time and then I'll bring you up. But yeah, see if you guys hear. I'm going to play it one more time. It's just tell him you'll be back in a minute or whatever I just said. Whatever she repeats is what she says. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut off.
Tell him you're going to cut out for a minute. You'll be back in a minute. She's telling Candace what to say. So, mystery solved there. And then the one thing about Don, I bet you that there's a guy named Don there, in my opinion. Don't you think? All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut off here and I'll be back in a minute. Just give me a few minutes to fix this.
Okay, so I don't hear anything else. All right, guys, I'm going to bring you up now. Alrighty, we got the new American girl. What's up?
Oh, what's up?
How are you? Thanks for coming.
Good. Yeah, thanks for having me. So I definitely heard someone in the background, telling her what to say. I was trying to hear the Don part and I couldn't.
At the beginning? Oh, you didn't?
I couldn't, but I'll listen to it again later, like a million times.
I should have maybe played it. Did I play it on this? Because when I turned it up, let me see here.
Might just be me.
It's like right at the beginning. Hold on, let me see. Oh, Christina here. Okay, so I'm gonna play it. Let me play it one more time and see. Let's see here.
Hello, everyone. How's everyone going tonight? Hope everybody's doing good tonight.
I heard it.
Yes, I wanted you to. Okay, I want to make sure. Okay, good. Yep. So I don't think it's anything like big deal now, because I mean, what is that? It doesn't really mean anything. It just means she's there with a couple people, probably. Unless if she is, don't you think she's probably just with somebody named Don? That person's probably just talking to Don. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it, it's not the Don, because we know where he is.
Oh wait, Christina. Oh, you didn't want to come on. Check email I sent wrong. Oh, okay. You sent the wrong. Oh, okay. Are you there? Do you want me to take you off, Christina?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I feel like I breathe heavy when I'm on here. So I'm like, I feel like I breathe real heavy.
No, you're all right. Oh, are you the one that sent me the original one and that was the wrong one you're saying?
Yes. Yeah. And I didn't know. I was trying to, I sent the right one after, but I didn't want it to download all the way. I didn't realize he made another live 3 hours ago, so I just clicked on the first one. So that second one that I sent you is the correct one, and it's going to blow your mind.
Is it the whole thing? Like,
well,
do we listen?
No, I'm good. Let me try to get. I'm going to pull up that channel and see. Now, the first part, she's on there too. So let me see. Let me go to my library. The first part, she's on there. And this is where she says she doesn't want people on her property to search.
This is a different video, yeah? Different time?
Hold on. Let me mute this. Oh wait. Sorry. I had to. Let me mute this so I can. Not this one. Okay. This one. Okay, so let me see. Let me try to find. Okay, so she comes on about. Hold on a second. Okay, so about 4. Wait, let me see. 4.
Let me write it down.
6. Okay, 6. It's 6 o'clock. Oh my God, it's 6 minutes. 6 minutes she comes on, and then. I'm trying to see when he starts the recordings. She doesn't come on, but he starts recordings of his conversations. Let me see. Hold on.
So, New American Girl, have you heard this yet? The one from last night? Oh, you did? Okay.
Discussed it.
Somebody's got to help me out here. Okay, wait. I don't want to unmute.
I have to tell you honestly, I'm really happy to catch you live because I have actually watched a lot of your videos and I like them and I like you. I'm just finding me, it's like ugly out there, like it's getting really, really just awful, right?
Yeah, you're right. That's why I kind of took a step back from this case for a minute because it was just,
So
whew.
yeah, I just been I have no place to go. I had memberships. I gave them up because people are just mean,
Yeah.
So anyway, it's great, and it's great what you're doing to play something, discuss it. I mean, yeah, obviously you can't always have an open chat, but it's a nice thing, if someone
Yeah.
has something to add to what you're talking about. I mean, I think an interactive conversation is really great.
Yeah, I know. I
So,
agree,
so
definitely.
what, I mean, like, what is Candace, what is she doing? Here's the thing that I'd like to know. Cause I've jumped out the last couple of days. What is Ernie doing with her? If I may ask, if you know, you have such
I don't
beautiful colors.
know. I have no, I
I
don't
know
really know much about Ernie. I
it's
don't,
so dreary, like with my room, and you've got these gorgeous colors. I've got to at least come out in the light. Oh my God.
no, you're all right.
You're like super all right.
I love my bright colors.
Yeah, too.
I don't know. I'm just starting to come back into the case because, like I said, I took a while where I just kind of like stayed away, and just for the
Okay.
last week, I started kind of catching up on everything.
Yeah. So a couple weeks ago, she did start her YouTube, which probably wasn't the greatest idea. I enjoyed the pictures, the videos. The fire one was kind of silly, but Candace doesn't. She has not everyone thinks the same. Do you know what I mean? I know it probably was in poor taste, but regardless, I don't really hold that against her.
Yeah.
But she should not be on social media, period. She's,
No, I agree. But wait,
and
what fire one? I didn't see that.
yeah, if you go
happen?
on her Candus Bly, her YouTube page, she's got a picture of her. It's like, I think it's the youngest boy and Summer. And it's like, it's in flames. It's a TikTok filter.
Oh, you mean the one? I know. I've had that. Yes, I saw that a while ago. Actually, the one with
Yeah.
with
So many
Summer.
people were like,
I thought you meant with Candace. Okay, yeah.
I mean,
I saw that.
like I said, I didn't. It means nothing to me. It's a picture. It's a filter. Honestly, I have to tell you, I don't know if you have if you have any theory or thought. My head has been in so many different places regarding this case. I'll tell you what, I've done a 360 since I started paying attention to it, but I still don't know the answer. And what I do know though is, people need to be careful because come on, I do believe that law enforcement knows what they're doing. I do. I truly believe that. And I do enjoy talking about it. I'm interested just like everyone else. But, it's like we said, it's really getting out of control though. Creators fighting with creators and just everything that I see happening is just, it's just horrible. I can't believe it,
Wow, I can imagine. I don't even I'm not up to date. I try to stay like at a distance with all that, but I know there is a lot.
Just to catch up or to
what's that?
What made you decide to do this today?
Oh, because the last few lives where we did like the open discussion, it was just, I love that. I love having you guys on
me too.
And discussing. Yeah. It's just been really nice to kind of hear what everybody thinks. And plus I've been away from this case for so long that I'm trying to learn who everybody is and what's going on and see now that Don's in jail, I feel like maybe Candace will slip up or she'll break or she'll say something.
Yeah.
That would tell us something,
Yeah. And with all the things she's been saying and doing, and initially I thought he was protecting her if something happened. That's what I first thought, again, though, as time goes on and people say things, then I start to wonder. So I really don't know. I still kind of think that she knows what happened and he knows what happened, and he was protecting her. And, hopefully he'll slip up, or law enforcement is just trying to make a case and they're ready to do that soon. Maybe,
I hope they're working hard behind the scenes. I'm a little bit
Yeah.
nervous with that.
Yeah.
Boston
Because, I mean, look
guy,
at
but
these two little boys from Cal City, right? I don't know which names they're using for them, but God, I mean, can you believe that though? That so it's been a year, right? The ones that the parents
Class.
had the uh they
you talking
had
about Oren and Orson?
Yeah,
Or,
classic and sincere. They're going
Okay,
right.
yeah.
by.
Thank you so much. Right. That was can you believe that?
Yeah. So I mean, it goes to show you though that they might really.
But that
Maybe
was
they
like
are.
a solid year though, right?
Yeah, a year. Yeah.
And it's like
So
for a while, there's just nothing you could say about it. You just have to move on,
yeah.
I don't in my bones, I feel like something is going to break on this case, though. I really do. Just in my bones, I really do. I mean, because I don't know. There just seems to be there's a lot out there about this,
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know, Christina. What are your thoughts?
Oh gosh. I don't even know anymore. One second it's one thing, the next it's another, then it's on and on. And then after last night, I'm like, I don't know.
Can you tell me about last night?
Well,
we're gonna listen. So it's very good. Like there's a lot of information to really.
It's hard to tell like like Don and the creator were talking on the phone, and
from jail.
No. This was before jail.
Can I say initials? ES?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like,
sorry.
The things that Don says are very peculiar, but it's like, I don't know if it's being taken out of, context or not. I mean, but like some of these things I wouldn't say. And it's just very odd.
Yeah.
Odd language he uses about his daughter.
Yeah.
And things like that.
So
like
when is this
what
from?
he
How
says
long?
about her though, like about Summer and what probably happened to her. He said it has happened too. It doesn't.
Yeah,
he doesn't
he says
say
that a lot.
So it's really it's crazy. Now the timestamp
scares me because
when Candace come,
the naive me wants her to be alive. Wants her to be alive.
No, there's no way.
That,
I don't think.
I'm just saying this is what I wish with all my heart. That like CPS was coming the next day and they hit her or gave her to someone for adoption. I mean, these people, they don't necessarily have the same outlook as many of us do on things. You know what I mean? But that's in my heart of heart. I can't look at that beautiful baby and think that something something horrific happened to her. And I'm just being naive, I'm sure, but it's just so hard to look at her or to listen to her little voice on the swing. The one I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yes, I know.
She's on the swing and she's like making these cute little sounds. It just like breaks my heart.
No.
But anyway, I'm gonna zip it up and listen.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I'll stop it if you guys have anything to say while I'm playing it. Just let me know. So you said 6 minutes, and then
let me
start at
let me let me see. Hold on a second. Oh, let me pull it back up. Maybe she comes on at 5 in the beginning, and then after she gets off, we gotta fast forward it to 1:23. Hold on one second.
Wow, you are on it. Okay.
Let me see. I have it muted so I can.
I don't hear anything anymore.
Oh,
that's weird.
Okay. Do it at 5. Do it at 5 o'clock. This is where she doesn't want people to come on her property and things to search, which I get and I don't, because she's had some. Could you just imagine like some of the other people that showed up at the house are, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I would probably want to organize search team.
I can't hear anyone.
Well, I would want to
drop off. I can't hear a thing.
Oh, you could come back in and come back out if you want to try. Maybe
my dog's looking at me like, are
Nope.
you going to take me out?
Okay, so what were you saying now? So 6 minutes and then an hour and 20.
No, 5. Start at 5.
Or 5 minutes. Yes. I
Yeah,
have it.
and then just listen to what she says about the searches and stuff, and how she feels about that. And then now in her, I mean, I would take help from like an organization or something that was really well put together. I would.
All right. I'm going
I
to drop off and come back
Okay.
on because my volume isn't working all of a sudden.
Okay.
I don't know if her concern about like major people showing up is like their house has been a target this whole time. But to hear her say, well, no, the property's already been searched 9 times. I don't want people to come on the property. That is kind of alarming. Okay. So yeah, start at 5 and then go to 1 when she's off. Then I believe it's 1:23 that it starts. I'm going to mute though. I got to take the dog out, but I'll be listening.
Okay. Thank you for doing that.
Oh, you're welcome.
Stuff. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. That means a lot, guys. It really, really means a lot. Really means a lot. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. What are you doing?
You're an idiot, man.
Well, I told
I
you.
can't believe you forgot about your own shit.
I know. I was sitting here trying. I couldn't believe it either. I couldn't believe it.
Talk about your dumbass.
I know. I was sitting there. I was like, I thought I had something at 8 o'clock to do, and then all of a sudden my phone starts ringing, and you're like, "You're missing the live." I'm like, "What?"
Well, fuck. Somebody had to wake you up out of your coma.
Yep. I tell you. What hat you got on right now? The red one?
Yeah.
The Route 66?
You damn right.
Oh, Lord. Well, hell. So, have you got to talk to anybody about us trying to maybe do a search here in the next week or something? Get all that done?
Yeah, I actually kind of did, in a way. Do you know how many times my property's actually been searched?
Well, what I want to search is not really the property. It's up behind the areas and stuff, up toward them caves. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know about any fucking caves out there. Really, I don't.
Okay. Okay. I didn't know. I just didn't know. I mean, I didn't know what we could do. Like I said, I had a bunch of people that's wanting to help you, and they just said pretty much they wanted to, for you to help too, and just what we could do. I've got a couple pictures that's never before been seen before, and nobody knows about them pretty much, and it's just some stuff I've had took them around and everything. I maybe later when we get to talking a little bit more, I'll show them to you, and maybe we'll figure out if we can do it. I mean, who do we need to do? I mean, I'll get you the paperwork, whatever you need to do. Hell, I'll give you.
It's not that. I don't want nobody on my property because TBI, LE, FBI, everybody's already searched that property so much and twisted and turned it over and made a big ass mess and all kinds of bullshit.
Right. So there's no caves back there then, are there?
Not that I'm aware of, no. But then I don't know because I don't go venture off my property, so.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You didn't know. I've heard that a lot of people say there's a cave system back there. I mean, how does it run? Is it like the houses and then there's a little bit of a creek or something in the back, or how is that?
Man, I don't even know. Like, everybody talks so much crazy shit. Like, I don't even know. Like, I've lived there for 14 years. I don't even fucking deal with any of my neighbors.
Right. Well, how far have you been back up in there?
Well, I haven't.
Oh, okay. How far did the TBI go back up in there and the law enforcement?
I don't know. That I don't know.
See. So, I was wanting to take a boots on the ground team, some hard hitters, and just search the area or something. Somebody said something about a basement.
Look, I don't give a fuck what anybody does as long as they don't go fucking surfing around on my property.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, how can we get back out to them caves if we can't get on the property? I didn't know. Are they alternate routes that we can do it?
On my property, there ain't no cave.
Okay. So how big of a property?
There
How
ain't
big
no
of a piece of
caves or no
property?
dug-ins or nothing like that on my property.
Well, how big of a piece of property we looking at for your property? How big? How many acres? Is it an acre? Is it 2 acres? What is it?
It's a few,
A few acres? Okay.
but I know I've been all around my property, on my property, and I know damn well there ain't no caves or no tunnels on my property. That I know
Okay.
for a fact.
No tunnels.
No tunnels, no caves, no whatever, in-ground swimming pool, whatever you fuck you want to call it.
Okay. Okay. I didn't know that. Didn't know that. In-ground swimming pool. I don't want an in-ground swimming pool. I ain't looking for one of them. Okay. Okay. I
I'm
just
just saying,
wondered. I didn't.
ain't no shit like that on my property.
Okay. Well, I mean, you know,
Oh,
I've got. Let's see how I can put this the easy way to make it, not everybody get mad at me or nothing. But I've got a few pictures, and I just wonder where they came from. How far is the Tunnel from you?
like over, I want to say at least 30, 35 minutes, if not longer.
Okay, so it's 35 minutes away from you, right?
Yeah, I ain't.
Okay.
They say all
Okay.
kinds of shit about Sensible Tunnel now.
Right. Have you ever been there?
Yeah, I've been there. It ain't nothing but a fucking drive-through.
I know, but there's one that's like, ain't they like I've been to both of them. Ain't they like a fake one, and ain't they like a real one or something like that?
Oh, I don't know. I just been through the one that you drive straight through. That's the only one I've ever been to.
Okay, that's what I was just wondering. I mean, I didn't know how far law enforcement actually looked, and I know you seen how big of a response we got out of searching, right? You seen what people was wanting to do. I mean, you seen I've got military, I've got bikers, I've got everybody ready to go. So I just didn't know. What was going on. But if law enforcement's already searched it, and you're sure that we wouldn't find nothing, so I guess But what about the others? I mean, like somebody's saying that there's a bunch of tunnels. Because what we was going to do, we have a chopper. We was going to fly over low enough and get videography of everything, and then put together a digital, like we could put together a digital plan, like from that, just to see exactly where it was going on.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I told you is what I told you, and that's all I know.
Right. Can I ask you a question? Where was that little shoe found?
The what?
The shoe.
I have no idea.
I hear something about a shoe somebody found. Was that supposed to be in your daughter's shoe or something somebody found?
I don't know.
Benny?
There were so many rumors about all that shit. I don't even know.
Oh, you didn't know? Okay. Because somebody was bragging that they found a shoe. That was Benny, I think. BK had the shoe. I didn't know.
That was probably when that dumbass was at the house and he found that shoe outside the house. But my kids, man, they take their shoes off wherever they are in the yard and throw them out there.
Right. Kids always do that. Kids do that a lot.
My kids don't like to wear shoes.
Right.
I mean, so.
Right.
Sorry, I'm on mute. That's weird. Why you would think if there was any evidence or whatever, she would have gotten rid of it by now. Like, that's weird that she won't let him go search it. Don't you think? You're on mute.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's really strange. I mean, I don't know anything about this creator. I don't know about his mission. I don't know anything.
You might want to look into him before you make any statements. He's very. I don't want to say anything that's going to make anything.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything.
But I'm just saying.
You might want to look.
She obviously has some kind of respect for him. She keeps talking to him. So if she's like on that level, why wouldn't she just let him go check?
She doesn't want to have another. another
situation where,
Yeah.
because
I
there were
guess
other creators that
you're
came
right.
on the property. Don lost his job. They were following him
Right.
around. Maybe she's worried people are going to come in. I just think that they need to call like EquiSearch or
Yeah, now
somebody really big to get them in there.
Search was out there several times already, though.
Well, they need to come back or
Yeah,
something.
I know, but they were just there like recently, like not too long ago.
Oh, I thought that was somebody. I thought that was
I'm sure it was EquiSearch.
TBI.
I was watching this a lot, and like I said, it just got to the point where I just couldn't take it anymore. So I had to take a break for like the last week or so.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
But I don't I hesitate to say. I would just say, look into the person that's making the offer, because there's more that happened that evening. I mean, right? I mean, he was talking to her on the phone about things that should have been spoken off the phone, and it's like a big drama thing, and that's what a lot of people, including Benny, I mean, many people may be doing it, for the fame and the clicks and all of that, and I have to feel that at this point, the FBI is involved, the TBI is involved, local law enforcement is involved, EquiSearch has been there twice. There have been local searches. I honestly, me personally, I think that they know, or something's going to happen like soon. That's what I feel, but that's just one girl's thought, and that could change tomorrow because of something,
Yeah, that's true. I mean, my mind keeps going back and forth. So, all right, I'm going to continue watching this, and then let me know. Just everybody mute unless you have something to say, and then
got it.
Let me know.
I just wondering, because I keep on listening to that video, the phone call Don, and I was just like, I just figured out, I didn't know if something might have happened or something on an accident or nothing, the water or something. Somebody said something about that. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know nothing about it. Only I'm going by is what I guess was that one woman's name, Fody Foo or Sue Foo or what is her name?
Oh, Jody Sue.
Yeah, what's the deal with that shit?
Man, she's a crazy fucking psycho bitch. If you listen to Jody Sue, there's something wrong with you.
Well, I didn't. I just listened to what everybody was saying. I didn't know. Said something about somebody screamed, and then 2 hours later, somebody come running up a hill. What was all that shit?
I have no idea what all that shit was. I haven't watched none of Jody Sue shit. I try to stay away from her and her bullshit.
Right.
Because she got too much going on, like she want to be inserted somewhere in this thing. I don't even know.
Right.
She's a lost baked potato in a whole world of baked potatoes.
Right. I understand that. But baked potatoes, where the hell did you come up with that at?
I don't know. It's the best thing I had for right now.
A baked potato? Just have one of those. Eat them.
All right. Well, okay. I'll put it at this point. This is what I say a whole lot. She's a kid that's missing the toy out of her Happy Meal.
Kid that's missing the toy out of their Happy Meal. Huh. Well. So can you clear up one thing for us? Would you clear up something for me? I know I can't ask you. I know you. I hope you can. When Don, I've got a couple questions actually. When Don came home, did he go to the shed the first thing, or did he come straight up the alley or the driveway? What's going on?
I couldn't answer that. I have no idea. I wasn't paying attention to what anybody else was doing. The only thing I was paying attention to was finding my daughter.
Right. Like any mother would do. They would always, want that. So there was no scream, right? You've already said that.
Man, my phone is blowing the fuck up.
Candace, there was no scream, was there?
I don't know.
You don't know if it was somebody screamed it?
Because
What?
like on her side of the mountain, you can hear shit like that you can't hear on my side.
Okay. So it's a separate side of the mountain that we're looking at, like a ridge, right? Like what we
Yeah,
call a
there's
ridge. We
two-
call
yeah,
them a
there's
ridge.
two separate ridges right there.
Right.
And everything that she did over there and her family, you couldn't hear at my house all the time either.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, it makes a lot of sense you telling us this. Thank you so much for telling us this.
Well,
So,
man, I don't fucking lie about shit. I don't fucking poke
no,
around
I know
about
you
all
don't.
this
I know I've been
bullshit.
telling people, I've been saying, no, she's not been lying at all. I mean, she
I don't
says,
have,
you know,
man,
the timeline's 4:30. The timeline's 4:30.
I don't
It's
have a
4:30.
fucking ounce in my body to tell a fucking lie.
Right, right. So,
I don't have the energy for that, and I don't have the time for that, and that just adds more bullshit to the problem.
exactly. So somebody said that the screen was at 4:30 and the law come at 6 or 6:30, right?
I have no, you know what? I couldn't even remember exactly when that all happened because there's been so many days that have been missing because I sit back and I wonder what if about this, what if about that, and
What do you mean?
all the
What
what
do you mean?
ifs.
What do you mean days missing? How many days was missing? I mean,
No, I mean like since summer's been gone, man, like my days all run together now. They're all concurrent, they all run together.
right, right.
So, you know, it's just like a big war zone that you try to relive, but you can't relive it because there's so much shit that's happened from since then.
Right, yeah, okay. And you know, you got all this bullshit going on at the same time. And I know you're getting blown up. I'm getting
And I
blown
got
up. People
motherfuckers
that,
hating on me and
well, this is
saying
the
I've
way,
done this and
that's
I've
why
did
I said
that.
that.
And man,
That's why I said, Candace,
that
if
was
you,
my daughter. That was my pride and joy, along with
if,
my 3 boys.
right, if you give us permission and let some army teams come up there and do something that law enforcement can never do, then you know that's going to make you look good, especially if you're helping us. If you're helping us and you're saying, hey, look, I've never been here, but I'd like this checked out here. We would like this, and that way we can bring cadaver dogs. You know, we can actually bring. You know, we can bring it. So I mean, you know, you see what I'm saying? I'm just trying to help you. That's all I want to do. But I
Oh,
also want to find Summer.
no, that's the only thing I want to do is find Summer.
Okay. So I mean,
but all this fighting and all these motherfuckers on YouTube and acting stupid and a fool is not helping anything.
no, it ain't. But there's a lot of people on YouTube, you know, who want the same thing as we do, though, right? To find Summer.
I just want my daughter found.
Okay, let's do
That's
it.
all I
Let's
give a
do
fuck about.
You've already said that you didn't know what was up in them mountains. You didn't know what's up there in them beyond them ridges. Let's
Man,
get
I
the
don't go
proper
up in that
paper.
shit.
Well, look, we get you some gear, and by God, you can go with us. We'll put you right on the 4-wheeler or whatever we need to do, and haul you right up there.
But I can promise you one thing: there ain't nothing on my motherfucking property. No matter what anybody of these crazy fools say.
Well, what is people saying supposed to be on your property?
I don't know, man. People talk all kinds of shit.
Do they think that your daughter's on your property?
Well, no, it's just the way people say that. Well, you had something to do with your daughter. You know where she is. You know what you do. Motherfucker, if I knew what the fuck happened to my daughter, do you think I would be out fucking asking for motherfuckers for help?
Right. Well, I mean, and we're here. We want to help. I mean, you've seen what kind of team.
I mean, dumb
seen
shit
the
like
team.
that make people. Oh, goddamn. Don't get me started.
No. We don't want you getting started on nothing like that. Can I ask you, is one of them sheds got a basement in it?
None of my sheds have a basement in them.
Okay, I'm glad that. Let me write that down there. No sheds have basements. Somebody's saying that they filmed and went down and one of the sheds had a basement in it.
No, there ain't no basement in none of them sheds.
Okay. Let me write this down here. No basements in the shed. Do you have any kind of basement besides the home? I mean, like something that could lead out? What about like wells or any kind of wells around there?
I don't have none of that shit either.
So there's no wells, no nothing like that. Okay. Okay, so I've been lied to. Somebody's gave me the wrong information. Sure as the word. Okay. Good deal.
Look,
Good deal.
my phone's fixing to die, Ernie. It's only
Oh.
at like 12%.
Okay. I understand that. Okay. I understand that. Can I ask one more question? How far is the water from your all's house?
How
Are they
far is the
water?
water?
Yeah, how far is water from your house? Like the creek, lake, or creek, or whatever, river,
There's a
whatever.
creek that runs through there, but it's like, I don't know. I couldn't really tell you how far it is. Maybe 50 yards?
Okay, 50 yards. Okay, cool
Maybe
deal.
100 yards? I don't know. That's just me talking
Right.
because I really don't know.
Okay, cool deal. Okay, well, I'm sorry to bother you, Candace. I didn't know. You had told us once what you had to get some proper permission to search and everything. But I mean, you still want to help us? You still want to do that? I mean, where
Yeah,
where are we?
okay, check this. You guys just can't search my property. That's all there is to it. And
Okay.
that comes from a higher up, like a way higher up.
A way higher up.
And I can't do nothing about that.
Who owns the property? You own it, or does who else?
No, Donnie owns the property, but I am his wife, so
Right.
it goes hand in hand.
Is he the higher up that said I couldn't search?
Nope.
He's not.
Nope. I've been told that by a lawyer.
Oh. How did the lawyer know that I was wanting to search a property?
Man, don't you think fucking the lawyers don't watch YouTube, dumbass?
Well, I don't know if they do or not. I mean, Lord
Hell yeah,
have mercy.
they do. Everybody
Wow.
watches YouTube.
Let me ask you a question. Was it a lawyer or was it a private investigator told you not to?
No, it was a lawyer.
Okay. Well, do you still talk to Tim any?
No, I ain't talked to Tim in over 3-4 weeks, man. He tried to friend me on Facebook and I just ignored it.
So what's his deal this day? What's he trying to do right now?
I don't know, man. Him and Benny are involved together and I just don't get in that fighting match arena.
You think it's over which one could get the most money out of the deal about it?
I really don't know what's going on with them all, but they all acting a fool and I ain't dealing with it.
They're trying to make money off your story. You know that, right?
Well, who the fuck ain't?
But I don't want no money from nothing. I don't want no money from nothing.
All the YouTubers are.
If we're talking about Summer Wells, you'll never see me flash my Cash App or my PayPal ever. That's the way it works. That should show you something of how I am. There's 995 people in here right now watching this, and I'm not flashing my YouTube or my PayPal or my Cash App. And we gave out almost 3,000. You've seen that. We gave out $3,200 in the last 6 days. Helping
Don't
people.
think I don't keep an eye on YouTube and people on YouTube.
I know. Well, we just want to help you. And, you ask, and I said, well, what we could do is I could have these huge teams up there in a matter of days. So
you can go out there, just don't bring them on my property. That's all I ask.
Okay. So can I bring my team, just a selected few, say 10?
You don't need no more than that, honestly.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe 10 people. I can bring maybe some 10 people, and then we could see. There's a lot of other places we want to go and look at besides, up in that area there. And all we really want to do is just kind of walk it and get a generology of it, just trying to maybe do that. And I'd appreciate that, Candace, if we do that. And we can still meet. Guess what?
Wait, this interview was from last night, right? This wasn't like pre-recorded and he just uploaded it last night.
Last night.
It was from okay, because a bunch of
now the phone calls later, those were pre-recorded with Don, but he finally released them last night.
Okay. So this, you guys, that's the answer last night. So if anybody asks in chat, if they just come in, just let them know. Okay. Hi, Terry.
Hi, Terry.
I'm sorry. I thought you didn't see me.
No, I didn't until I said something. But then I was like, I wanted to wait to add until I
Yeah.
finished it, so
No,
in
no
case if there's
problem.
any like audio issues or whatever. So
Right, right.
but yeah, so I actually kind of could see why she wouldn't let him search. Now, the more I'm thinking about it, that probably wouldn't be the smartest thing because you don't know, like, she doesn't know this guy. How can you trust? Like, what if he puts something, like, plans something? I mean, you just never know. You never know what people's intentions are. So I don't know. I guess I don't really blame her for saying no.
Yeah, I mean, and there's a lot of backstory too. And I'm not going to get into it all because I know you don't really want that here. But there's a lot of backstory to Ernie's show. And
Yeah, because I could see if he was law enforcement, then yeah, let them search. But
yeah,
yeah, something
yeah.
like
I wouldn't let him on my property.
I just wouldn't let
Maybe if
anybody that's not law, you know what I'm
dying.
saying, until you know, like, because you don't know what people's
Yeah.
intentions are. So yeah, I mean,
Right.
I understand where she's coming from, and she probably is being told by her people, lawyers or whatever. No, you don't just let people come. I mean, you never know what could happen. So yeah, I get it. I get
Yeah,
it.
you definitely have to have an accredited with credentials, or you just can't have all these random YouTubers coming on your property. I mean,
Especially how she's been like everybody that's befriended her
Yeah.
ended up turning on their turn on her. So it's like I don't know if we should look at it like because there is something to that because they're turning on him because they're seeing something
Right.
that we don't know and that there
Oh.
is something that makes them suspicious, or were they just using her and they're just turning on her because they're just basically done and it makes more sense for whatever they need, like from their channel or whatever, to go the other way. And I don't know what their intentions are. I try to stay away from that, but I mean, I don't blame her. Look, everybody keeps doing that. So
Yeah.
so yeah, this is interesting though. I don't know how much longer this is. I'm anxious to see the part where with Dawn too. Is there a lot more to this part, Christina, before the
no, I think her phone dies right about now.
Okay.
So I think it stopped at 27. I just want to double check. It's hard because I'm trying to do it without volume on when he starts. I think it was 123. Yeah, it was 123.
Okay. Cool. And who's email me? What's the name? The email Chrissy. I never got. I don't have that email. Are you sure you're sending it to the right email?
Let me double check.
No, not you.
Oh, not me.
No, the other Chrissy. Sorry. It's Chrissy. I forget what she's got Chrissy in parentheses, but I forget what the first part is. She said she sent me an email of screenshots with her, a conversation with her and Grandis, I think, but I'm not getting it. Oh, New American. So, but
I muted. I blocked my husband. He won't stop calling me.
Oh, was he called? Okay. Oh,
iPhone. So every time he called, it disabled my volume.
Okay. What is that shed? Well, I don't know. Like, most sheds probably don't have basements, right?
No.
Well, in Tennessee and in farmland and stuff, a lot of times they do like have it from the house to it is true. A lot of them do have from the houses to the outside so they can like feed. And I mean, obviously they don't have a farm there, so I don't know if they have.
I wonder if there is some kind of secret something that they don't want people to find or something. I don't know. Somebody said something in chat how there was like an underground like tunnel.
Surely to God, TBI and FBI has been all over that property. They would have found something in one of those sheds.
That's true. I hope
if there was like a secret access. That's the thing that I don't understand. Now, just to forewarn you that when that starts at 123, he'll play it. He'll stop, say a bunch of stuff. He'll play it.
Oh, okay. I might just it seems like when he plays that, it's not anything to look at, right? I might just keep audio, or maybe
there's nothing to look at.
Okay. All right, I'm going to continue so we can get to that part real quick. Let's see here.
Next week I'll be in Tennessee, and we can meet out and we can talk. Is that cool?
Next week. What day next week?
Well, I mean, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to decide.
Because I'm kind of busy next week a little bit in the beginning of the week. I'm kind of going to be busy for a minute or two.
Well, I'm talking about probably about Wednesday, Thursday, or something like that. Maybe Friday.
It had to be like closer to the weekend, dude, because I got some stuff going on right now, and I can't not go to do what I got to do.
Okay, I understand. We can do that. Maybe next week sometime, in the weekend or something like that. We can do that. Do you think?
But
Did you ever think? Don. And you both. You say. Do you think it was 90% a predator that took Summer?
yeah, if I was to look at it right now, it'd be 99.99%.
A predator.
Man,
Okay.
when I first moved out there, me and Donnie both didn't realize how many sex offenders lived around us within just a mile from us.
Okay. Do you think maybe the chance that a predator may have left somewhere on the property somewhere through there?
No. I think whoever got her went and got her and left and all that.
So you're saying a predator come all the way in your house to the basement, grab
No,
Summer?
I didn't. No. Back up. I didn't say in my house.
Okay. Don told me that. Remember? Don said
Oh well,
something.
I don't know what Donnie told you.
Right.
I
Okay.
don't get in his business. He don't get in mine.
I know. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean
Just
to.
like
I
he
didn't mean
don't
to
get in
upset
my phone, I don't get in his phone.
you. Oh well. You mean to tell me you all keep them damn things locked up? You don't just leave them on the table where anybody can pick them up and go through
No, mine's not locked up. It's sitting there anytime for him to open, but we just don't do each other like that.
Right. Okay. I understand that.
All right. Well, my phone's now at 2%, so I'm gonna have to get off here.
Hey, be good. Be good. I'll talk to you later. Don't ever. Hey, I'm glad you got me up on my live. Thank you. Be good. Be safe.
All right. Bye.
Hey, bye.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out a way where I could share like some kind of visual something while I'm playing the audio. So what do you guys think so far?
If all of this circus of junk wasn't going on, I would want anybody to search. I would have anybody search, but I don't know. I just think with all of they cause this themselves, I feel like everything going on with their behavior and Don's background and the neglect. So, I guess they did cause this themselves. So I can understand why I wouldn't want random people at my house. Now, if he's an accredited team, now he's saying he can get a military, the helicopters, but I'm thinking, yeah, okay. Now, if there was some,
I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, how do you know that that's true? Correct. If the police or LE or FBI could vouch like for him or be like, yes, we want this guy to do this. It's safe.
Exactly.
Everybody has been, vetted. Then that's one thing. But this is just really another random YouTuber. I don't know.
Right.
I wouldn't know anything about him.
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, I agree. I totally get why she wouldn't want to. How? I guess I'm just gonna have to. Hopefully, it won't be confusing if I just have the audio with us up there instead of play.
Maybe put a picture of Summer.
Yeah, I guess I could do that. Okay, hold on, guys. I thought there would be a way that I could add this and then add another one.
Good deal. Good deal. Thank you for coming up, Candace. Thank you for coming up.
Like if I, okay, so let me take this down. You know what? I might share it through that way instead. Okay, so 123, right? All right. Let's do this here. Let me take this off. Add 23. All right. So this is some interesting stuff, right? So this is a phone call you said that he had pre-recorded before Don went to
Right.
jail. Do you know how long ago? Does he ever say?
Oh, I'm not really sure how long ago it was. He may say, but I don't remember if he did or not.
Okay. Okay. So let's see here.
Hold on 1 second, guys. I can't do it. I can't say it.
Should be at 123. Yeah. Oh, in a couple minutes. Okay. Good. I'll be able to, let me figure out how I could.
Okay.
So I could do.
Sorry, guys. Hold on 1 second.
I'll put a banner so people know. And then I could put a picture. Yeah. Let's see.
I can't do it. I just can't. This is not me. I can't do it. I could never say this in the first place.
What?
I could never say it.
All right.
These words you would never ever hear out of my mouth. Fact. Fact. You would never hear them out of my mouth. Let's be real, right? Everybody want to be real? Let's be real. Let's fucking be real.
What's he even talking about?
Be real.
8. I'm confused.
Gotta be real, right? Everybody's always want to be real.
Gotta be real.
Hold on 1 second, guys.
Gotta be real. But can't
Yeah.
say it. Just gotta be real.
It's coming.
Of course.
Being real.
Let me see if I put this. Oh, that just goes right over top of us. Maybe I'll just try to put up some different pictures as we go.
Here we go.
Let me add some here.
We're gonna be real. We'll be real.
Oh my God. Is he trying to figure out how to? Oh. Okay.
I wish the thing, if there was some, and it's got to be a predator. Only a predator would come up here and take our daughter. This is not going to be somebody like, oh, I love you, Summer, and I just want to save you from a bad situation. 90% of the time, when someone takes a little girl or whatever, or boy even, 90% of the time is because they're predators. So it's just not good. Somebody has hurt her, probably sexually, maybe beat the fuck out of her, probably killed her. Let's be realistic. This ain't gonna be good. And because of all the pressure and YouTube and the TV shows and everything else, they probably wanted to get rid of the evidence and they probably killed her. I mean, let's be realistic.
Let's be realistic. I'm realistic as it gets. Notice, he said in the beginning, starting off, somebody has. He didn't say probably. He said somebody has. Now, if that right there don't raise questions, I've got an hour and 47 minutes of phone call that I can show you 12 times. 12 times. I can even show you another one where he said someone ran up and down into their basement, took their little girl.
So he someone beat her up and killed her. Is that what he said? Somebody probably beat her up and killed her.
I think he said
Say
end
the
of the
whole
time,
thing.
right? That's what happens.
Who? I mean, how could a parent even like?
How could he say it without
say that and be like, okay, like you wouldn't.
Yeah, I like
you'd want to
just
deny
like
that
matter of factly, right?
Yeah, that makes no
You
sense.
know, he has said.
Hey, Arctic Fox, you made it back.
You remember me?
Yeah, you came when I was ending the other night. I'm glad you came back.
Yeah, I just wanted to say the end is near. It's something for everybody to get, I guess, excited about. I feel like the end is near.
I do too.
I think this is going to get solved by Friday the latest.
Really?
I feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you just feel it in your bones, or something, or
Well, not only that, but the astrology like
Okay.
says truths are going to be revealed, things are going to be exposed, something's going to happen. So,
Okay. I hope you're right. I feel it in my bones too that we're close to getting an answer. I do. I feel it too, but I don't have any grounds for making that other than I just feel it. You know?
Interesting.
sometimes you don't have grounds. What was I going to say? I do think that little girl is on the property. That's why they don't let anybody on that property. But I think the mother is going to comply and probably work out a plea deal to get out of this mess. That's what I think.
Okay. Wow. So do you
Yeah.
think Dawn, like, are you thinking Dawn was involved then too?
I think after hearing because I watched that live stream and I wanted to engage in discussion, but he had me blocked. I don't know. He blocks everybody, his moderators. So I couldn't say anything.
Yeah.
But I think after hearing how controlling he was and what happened in Utah, and he was hiding in the shed when Chris and his wife was there, I think he controlled the narrative. I think that because she was a girl that, she may have been a hard to control child, but I do think that she's going to work out a plea deal. I do think that they work together to bury the body and bury the evidence. And I think that this conversation that we're hearing
I gotta go.
is a subtle confession.
I can't listen to any of this.
Oh, okay. Huh. All right. Go ahead. So you think what were you just saying now? I'm sorry.
I was gonna say what we're hearing right now, it feels like it's a confession of some sort. Like he's he's dropping hints, right?
I haven't heard it yet, so you got to hear it. Okay, so I'm interested to hear the rest. It's already, man, it starts out already like, whoa, the fact that he said that like that, just so matter of factly, and like, yeah, there's something to that.
Yeah, and and it's not the first time he's made a statement like that,
Yeah. Really? Like that specific? I haven't been following when he went on all those channels.
He said things like that before.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see a lot of his interviews, or if you want to call them interviews, but when he was going on all those live streams, that's when I stepped back and I stopped watching. So maybe he has said a lot. Wow.
There's a couple of psychics as well, psychic readings, and they actually predicted this, how the father is putting a show on for the cameras and the mother and the grandmother and the father know. And yeah, so it's these psychic recordings were out 6 months ago, but the stuff that they said has played out. So I mean, come on, like look at the reaction when their child got missing. They weren't really searching.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No, definitely. Yeah. Man.
Yeah. I don't respectfully, I'm not sure that I don't really, I'm not into psychics personally. That's just me, I forgot what I was going to say. I'm sorry.
I live
That property has been searched by FBI, TBI, law enforcement. I mean, if she was on that property, they would have had unsettled dirt. They would have found something.
Why is she so resistant to having people come up and search when they've asked and they bring in the resources? But like I said, I feel like the truth will come out this week. I think it's gone too long, and it's sad to see people profiting off of this. And just put it to an end, and lay the poor girl to rest with the respect and dignity she needs. But I don't think she's alive. Yeah.
Hi, Lip Lock.
Hi, Lip Lock.
You look so pretty today.
Oh, hi, everybody.
Nice to see you.
Thank you for letting me up, Steph.
Aw, thanks for coming up. So what are you thinking? You guys probably have already heard this phone call, huh? So have you heard this phone call already?
Yeah, actually, this is like the peak of it. This is the juicy part.
Okay.
Yeah, what you're listening to.
Oh, okay. And you haven't listened to it? Okay, Lip Lock. So we'll be first time hearers of this.
What I wanted to say, if I may, is I feel like something's coming, but what I feel like is coming is the grand jury in April.
Okay. In April.
Okay.
Okay.
That's just my opinion, but it's based on the grand jury is scheduled to reconvene in April. Last week or the week before in Johnson City in Tennessee, the grand jury reconvened, as far as I was concerned, unexpectedly, and handed down an indictment in another case. So the grand jury seems to be moving in Tennessee. So that's just, I just wanted to jump on and contribute that if I could.
Okay.
That's what I feel. That's what I feel coming is the grand jury.
Okay. Well, I can see that.
We need to remember too, TBI's involved, FBI's involved. They have things they don't release things to the public ever.
Absolutely.
So they know a whole lot more than anybody knows. And they are not going to release that, especially because of the circus going on all around YouTube and the town and everything like that. They need us, if they're going to get any type of conviction, whether it be family involvement or not, they need to have their evidence really, really on lock and seal. And I don't blame them. I'd rather not know anything, and I'd rather get a conviction.
Yes, I agree. So Lisa asked, can people get free advice from lawyers and not be a client? Do you know? It probably depends. Maybe some lawyers would, but it probably would depend on if a lawyer wants to. I don't know if it's a common practice.
I think if they're going to give advice, they're going to want to be, they're going to want to take the case, if they felt it was a good case to take, but I don't know who would, I don't know. If I was a lawyer, I wouldn't want it personally.
Yeah, it'd be
but I'm sure they could, right? Why not? But what lawyer is going to want to go on, like they've got a lot to lose, just giving out advice,
It's true. Hey, Lisa, what's up? Oh, yeah, it doesn't seem like she has been at her house. Yeah, that's true. Wonder if there's anybody at the house right now, at her house.
Well, she did say in another call, I think it was like a few days ago, that she's scared to say anything. So it feels like that there's blackmail going on and somebody's controlling what's going on. Okay. But yeah, zavgirl, where are you broadcasting from?
Ohio?
Oh, I was thinking Arizona.
Oh, really? Okay. No. Good old boring Ohio. Where are you guys from?
I'm
Rockies.
New York, upstate.
New York. I'm in Western.
Okay.
Wow, Western. So
you said
Alberta, up north, Canada.
I'm North Central Arkansas.
Okay.
I'm in Arkansas.
So we got a nice
yeah, I live near Woodstock, New York.
Okay. Cool.
I'm near Buffalo.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you're from me. Ooh, you're like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 hours, I think.
Yeah.
I can't believe I've never been to Buffalo.
You got to come see Niagara Falls. I'm 15 minutes from it.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, I have to see Niagara Falls. How could I have not seen Niagara Falls? Like what?
Yeah, I've been there a couple times actually.
Crazy.
All right, so I might continue with this. I'm interested to hear the rest of this. Is that
I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna come back in a little bit.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
I'm gonna leave too. So enjoy. Yeah.
Okay. We'll just hop back on later if you want. Thanks for coming up, Arctic.
Yeah, I'm gonna go mingle in the chat a little bit.
Okay, New American Girl.
But what the other lady said, that she feels the end is near. So yes, the end is near, and I think March was a month of breakthroughs. April's going to be about the truth being exposed in my and I think that a lot of these world events that are happening are also going to hopefully rescind and come to an end as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's good.
I hope you're
okay.
right.
Bye, everybody. Have a good day.
Bye. Thank you so much for the information.
I'm going to jump back down to chat as well, but I'll be here till the end. Thank you.
Thanks, Live Block No More. Thank you. All right, guys. I'm going to press play.
Leave you by yourself, but you can't chat from up here when you're up here.
Yeah, well, come back then, maybe.
I
'Cause I
will.
do want to hear.
You
Okay.
are very, very nice. It's so nice to like meet you.
Oh, thank
Really, you have a nice
you.
chat. I'm gonna be back. Maybe
Okay,
you're the
cool.
chat for me. I
Okay,
hope so.
cool. Thank you.
Okay.
Nice
Thank you
talking to you.
so
All right,
much.
bye.
I'll be in the where I'll be.
You'll be around. Yeah.
I'll
All
be
right.
downstairs.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Now,
So let's see.
the people. Where do we go at with that?
Funny little look, you've probably seen that picture, but she looks just like my sister. It's so weird. She looks just like my real sister.
You hear him laugh? She looks just like my sister. There's nothing to laugh about. Nothing to laugh about. Nothing to laugh about. There's no laughing matter. What's the laughing matter? There is no laughing matter. No laughing matter at all. No laughing matter.
She eats some chocolate. She has that dirty face, and she goes out and goes,
Hold on a second. Nothing at all to laugh about.
"This is an evil world. The only hope we have is in Christ." That's it.
Beautiful. She's a beautiful little girl, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's very beautiful. Very beautiful. What's strange is she looks like my sister. She looks so much like my sister. That one picture of her where she's in I had an old 83 Ford black truck. I always took her to the store. Like if we went to the store for something, I'd say, "Summer, you want to go?" She's like, "Yeah, let's go." But she eats some chocolate. She has that dirty face, so she gives that little funny little look, you've probably seen that picture, but she looks just like my sister. It's so weird. She looks just like my real sister, Sonia.
Sonia.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She looks just like my sister. Oh, man. I love her with all my heart, bro. I don't know why, dude. So, oh my gosh.
Is that? I don't see. Don, let me just show you how much I don't know about anything but what you just said. You said sister. You didn't know you didn't know that he had said that? You didn't know that, Candace? He had said that? Yeah, he said that, Candace. He said a lot. That's why I said, that's what brought questions up, Candace. That's what brought questions up to me. That, and in the part that he said, you didn't know he said that. No. Well, you better be getting over here and listening to this shit if you didn't know he said that, because he damn sure did. He talked about a lot of it. Now, what are we going to do about that? Oh, shit. Oh. Dang it to hell. Okay. What the fuck is right? Well, you heard it. You heard it. You heard it. You didn't ever hear all that, what he said about him comparing Summer to his sister. And he talked about how beautiful she was. I would love to play that for you. I've got a lot more, Candace. Maybe you do need to hear it. Maybe you do need to hear it. Actually, you do need to hear it. If you want to meet me somewhere, replay it. Candace, I'll replay it for you. I'll replay it. Now, oh my God. I'm going to replay this now. I'm going to do this. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second, Candace. I want to play this call. You didn't never know about it, but, and that's understandable. Trigger warning, guys. And nobody's trying to take anything away from anybody.
Funny little look, you know. You've probably seen that picture, but she was.
There you go.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, it's very beautiful, very, very beautiful. You know, what's strange is she looks like my sister. She looks so much like my sister. That one picture of her where she was in my, I had an old 83 Ford black truck. She just, me and her, I always took her to the store. Like, we went to the store for something. You know, I was like, Summer, you want to go? She's like, yeah, let's go. But she ate some chocolate. She has that dirty face, so she gives a little funny little look, you know. Then I've probably seen that picture, but she looks just like my sister. It's so weird. She looks just like my real sister.
Did you hear him laugh there, Candace? He laughs. Well, he's comparing Candace, or he's comparing Summer to his sister. He's comparing your daughter to his sister.
Son. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's just like my sister. I love her with all my heart, bro. I like you. So, oh my gosh.
So, Candace, I'm going to give you my, you're pissed? Well, how you think half of America feels, Candace? Probably more. The whole nation is pissed. The whole nation. Listen to this part, Candace. You didn't get to hear this either, did you?
And I just want to save you from a bad situation. 90% of the time when someone takes.
Okay, hold on, guys. I figured out a way where I could play something. Give me 1 minute so we can have something to look at. And so you're not looking at my ugly face. Hold on 1 second. How's everybody doing in chat? Oh, no. Okay, 1 second. Gotta share screen. This should work. I'm going to play my tribute video to watch while we're listening to this. So at least we could, keep Summer's face in our memories and being reminded of what it's all about, Okay, so share this. I think I got it figured out. 1 second. Okay, so we stopped at, it was like 133. Let me get it right. Let's play it from right here. And then play that. Okay. Add to stream. So should play that.
You from a bad situation. 90% of the time when someone takes
between wrong and right.
Oh, hold on. I gotta push.
Listen to
mute.
this, Candace.
I always told her somewhere I love you with all my heart. And I don't understand why this has happened. I don't.
Now, this is something I just caught. He
Cool.
says, I always told you, Summer. And listen to what he's saying. Past tense, he's saying this to her. He's painting the scene right now for you guys. If you guys don't understand that and you can't see that, he's painting the scene. I always told you, Summer. He is referring like he's talking. What he's doing, that's what happens. That's what's happening right now. He's going back. He's reliving it. He's reliving it. Now watch this. In the next 10 seconds, what he does. Trigger warning, Candace. You've never heard this before, have you?
Let me ask you a question, Don. Do you think your daughter's still alive? I don't know. I wished, but I think, if there was some, and it's got to be a predator. Only a predator would come up here and take our daughter. This is not going to be somebody like, oh, I love you, Summer, and I just want to save you from a bad situation.
Hey, Candace, what's he talking about? A bad situation. He's automatically saying this ain't somebody going to come up here or going to take her and save her from a bad situation. He's admitting right here that that's a bad situation. He's admitting right now. Now listen.
90% of the time when someone takes a little girl or whatever, boy even, 90% of the time it's because they're predators. So it's just not.
Listen what he says right here. He says somebody probably. He don't say probably. He says exactly this. He makes a demand, or he makes a he makes a statement here. He says somebody has not probably, but has first. Ready? Watch this. Here we go. How do you know, Don? How do you know?
Somebody has hurt her, probably sexually, maybe beat the fuck out of her, probably killed her. Let's be realistic. This ain't gonna be good. And because of all the pressure and YouTube and the TV shows and everything else, they probably wanted to get rid of the evidence.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. They wanted to get rid of the evidence. What evidence? What evidence? Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. He says they wanted to get rid of the evidence and then they killed her. Well, if you kill someone, you get rid of the evidence afterwards. What evidence? You talking about maybe bodily fluids? Let's look.
And they probably killed her. I mean, let's be realistic. Look at the statistics of it all. This ain't going to be a good outcome. I mean, realistically speaking, we have to be honest.
We have to be honest. And then he laughs. Then he laughs. He laughs. He laughs. We have to be honest. And then he laughs. What the fuck? Oh my God, what the hell is he saying? What is he saying, Candace? You hear it just as much as I do right now. You hear it. You heard it just as much as I heard it. And everybody in here. There's 1,000 people in here right now. It heard the same thing. Candace, if you want to hear it better, if you've got more charge on your phone now, you can come up on panel, okay? I'll drop you a link. I want to hear it. You've never heard this before, Candace. So I'm going to drop you a link right now. For you, Candace. For you. I'm glad you got your phone charged a little bit. That's good. That's good. Let's hear it. Let's listen to it together. I've got more, Candace, I want you to hear. You've never heard this before, Candace. Come on up. Come on up. The panel right there. Make sure your phone's good and charged. I'm sorry you never heard this, Candace. I really am. My heart breaks for you. My heart breaks for you. But I've got more. If you want me to play it over, Candace, we can play some more. I can't do nothing about the chat, guys. No, I haven't heard this. You see, Candace, there's a lot that I believe that's went on behind your back. And I'm saying this in front of 1,000 people behind your back that you don't know that went on. But maybe you can help us. And maybe that's why we ask the permission for you to do what's right. You can help, Candace. This has shocked Candace, guys. She's never heard this. Now, I told you, Candace, about the different types of loves. As we taught general awareness through this whole last part of the week with it, I knew where I was going with it, Candace. And you know in your heart too, Candace. Your heart, Candace. Your heart. Your heart is a strong mother. You know, maybe you have just that missing piece that everybody needs to bring summer home. It may be something you can't breathe.
Hi, Emma.
Hi, how
How
are
are you?
you?
I'm good. How
Good.
are you?
I'm good. I was in the chat before I decided to like hit the open panel link, but so if looking in the context of that the audio from these phone calls, because I've heard this one, I haven't heard the one where Dawn is like admitting to saying, I think it's his younger step sibling. I've heard that one. If we're talking in the context that those are actually authentic, then I feel like the most important thing is not whether or not it's his stepsister or his actual sister, is the fact that she's 5. And Summer was what, 5 when she went missing?
Yep.
And
5.
so to me, that speaks volumes. And if Don is so controlling, like apparently he is said to be, then I find it really hard to believe that he's not going through Candace's phone and isn't more aware of who is coming and going up there at that house. So there's so many things. There's so many things that are really suspect about this case. But whenever I found that out about the sister and how old she was, I was just like, oh,
Yeah.
that's not good. That's not good. Like that. And I'd been following it from almost the beginning. So like, and it's kind of hard for me to believe some of this stuff when it comes out like way after the fact. And it's through YouTubers that I don't really know if their intentions are good sometimes. So it's frustrating when there's kids involved and you see stuff like that. That's really why I wanted to come on here and decide. It's been bothering me about this. It's like the more I keep seeing more channels come out and do that, I'm like, no, you got to stop. You got to stop, and you got to keep the facts in line, and then the other bullshit's got to stop. It's just got to stop. So I'm glad that you waited a while to cover this, as I've been waiting because you hadn't covered it as much. So I thought that was kind of cool.
At first I covered it, but then I backed off because it was just getting too much. And then
now there's a lot of stuff out there that's just not true.
Yeah. And now I feel like there is going to be something is going to happen. I feel like, I don't know why, like everybody was saying, I feel like something is going to break here. So,
I know that they, I don't know if it was just a couple of days ago, they found some remains right outside of Knoxville. Literally, like it looked like it on the map. It was about an hour and a half outside of
we
where they live,
mapped
but they
that.
haven't identified them. or anything like that yet, so I don't know.
They still haven't? Okay.
They haven't
I
said whether or
wonder,
not it's
wasn't
even
it? It was in the
female.
water, right? It linked.
Yeah.
It linked the water, and we follow like
Yeah.
all the little rivers and stuff, and it actually is the same.
Yeah,
It
follows
could,
down. So,
yeah, it follows all the way down. Yeah, so it was interesting, but
then that's kind of like if all, even though all of that stuff has come out about Dawn, and then there's still a lot of other people that I feel like are just as suspect that live on that road, that live in that area, that had access to that property. And honestly, I feel like part of the reason why Candace is coming off the way she is just because she feels bad because she was being neglectful and watching the girl that day.
yeah, I think that's definitely a possibility. That's what I've always said at the beginning, and now I don't know. I keep going back and forth, but I think, yeah, she probably does have some guilt for that, like, because she probably wasn't the best.
She probably, I don't think it wasn't that she wasn't there, because I think she was there. I think she just, honestly, I think she was probably high and she wasn't paying attention like she was supposed to. And I think that's why the little boy that's in the interview with Dawn that is constantly has his head hung down, because I cannot get that picture of that little boy out of my head, because he just stands there beside his daddy the whole time looking at the ground, is because he's upset. He's upset that his mom and his dad are like going through all this cover up stuff instead of just saying what happened to his sister. It's really sad.
So you think he saw something? You think he knows? He saw
I
something?
think he's aware of what's happened to her, and he feels really bad because the way he is, like, just the way he is carrying himself in that interview is not like he thinks he's going to find her. It's like he knows they're not going to find her, at least if he not find her alive. It's really sad. Like, I have kids, and my daughter is 20, so I have a granddaughter, and then I have a son who's 15. Like, I know that kind of body language from sibling to sibling. Like, if one of them is missing or one of them is like worried about the other, and that is a very stressed boy over his sister. You can just see it. It's sad. It's really sad.
He's probably going to talk. Now he's away from everybody. Don't you think
I think that's what they're waiting on. I think that's what they're waiting on, is just like with Jacqueline and Trezelle. Like, some of that information they've got from those children. And so, but I believe it. I absolutely believe these kids in cases like, especially with Jacqueline and Trezelle. Like, the kids weren't in the van. You had the 4 kids getting in the van, and the 2 little boys weren't getting in the van. So the other 4 kids definitely knew what happened to the other 2 little boys. I just can't even sometimes. That's why I don't do true crime. I just I comment on it and I watch it. I can't cover it because I have kids, and it'll have me out there going crazy because I had a hard time siding with Candace, not having people on her property. I was like, I would have all kinds of people on my property helping me with my kid. And my boyfriend was like, no, people could come up there and bring evidence up there that to frame you. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
He was like, I would not have anybody on my property.
If they like,
I was like, okay, now I could see that. I could see that. So yeah, so I kind of do see her side of it, but it's, I don't know. That one's a tough one. And with as much coverage that this case has got, it would be hard. I could see why it would be hard at this time to let people on the property.
Yes, I do too. And everybody keeps turning on them and like befriending them, and then just I don't know what happens. Like, what is it that they're turning on them? I don't know what the deal is with all that, but if they've seen
it's sad. It's sad because it is sad because honestly, if it comes out that Candace had nothing to do with this, there's all these people that have done that to her. They're gonna feel like shit. I mean, maybe not, because they might not have souls, but I would hope. I would hope as a mother, from one mother to another. That's the reason why I could not just go and befriend her to try to extract information from her and then come on YouTube and use it the way what the hell is wrong with some of these people?
I don't know. I know.
I sit here sometimes, I'm like, oh my Lord. Oh my, and some of them have kids, so shame on y'all. And y'all know who the hell y'all are. I ain't even got to call y'all out.
Wow, yeah.
Because it's about summer. At the end of the day, it's about summer. And when we start going from channel to channel talking about this and that, and it's not true, and we start taking away from her, and we start taking away from like actually finding her and getting to the bottom of this, then she becomes lost twice. And that's even more
true.
sad.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, man.
That's like that's the worst part of this is it's absolutely heartbreaking to see that. So I do feel like they are going to eventually get to this, and hopefully it's going to be soon. But there's so many things, like I don't think Grandis was at the swimming hole with them that day, and I thought that from the get go.
I know, and that just
And
makes me.
I don't know why, I just felt like she wasn't there. And when she did the interview room with Chris, and she said that Hunter just jumped out and took off and went in the woods and did his thing, like, what the hell does that even mean? And what are you doing picking up a 15-year-old boy? I was like, excuse me, I have so many questions. I have so many questions that is so suspect. Like, you would not be coming and picking up my 15-year-old boy, Candace. No way.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're waiting on, is to get something to corroborate that what they've got. And it's likely that the boys have already said something, but they don't have anything to. And that's what they're waiting on.
Yeah,
but
I mean, wouldn't that be enough though?
When she left.
What's that?
Because she left. Grandis left right when Summer went missing. Coming from a grandmother, there is no way. There is no way I'm leaving my daughter and going out of state while her daughter is missing. I have a granddaughter. There's no way.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't even know. I mean, hopefully
it's
we'll
weird.
Find out, and hopefully maybe she'll be the one that breaks and talks, because I mean, it sounds like she's looking for somebody to talk to, because that one, I still have to watch that interview of her friend or whatever, remember, that was taking notes or something, and she stopped talking to her, but something about she said that Grandis like basically opened up to her about some of the stuff that happened. I don't know if this lady's trustworthy.
I haven't seen that. I'm gonna have to go look. I'm gonna have to go watch that.
I haven't watched it yet either. It's just what people were telling me up on panel the last couple lives. Supposedly she said that what happened, like that Candace gave Summer to Dawn. Summer wasn't feeling good, and then Dawn took her somewhere that day, and so I don't know. It's weird. And then Grandis saw her like taking notes or something, so then she stopped talking to her. I guess she was on a channel. There's an interview. I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to find it. I want to watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up too.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good.
I know. So it looks like
now I got some more homework I got to do.
Yeah, I know. Me too. It's
hard. So I'm gonna have to go do this now, and then
so much.
There's so much stuff. So that's what I'm gonna go do now, and then I'll keep watching the live, and I'm gonna mess with the chat for a little while. So thanks for having me on.
Thanks for coming up. Thank you. Come
Bye,
back
guys.
Again. All right, I'm gonna go take Zeke out. So I'm gonna play this, and then I'm gonna take Zeke outside. So I'll be listening to it on my phone, guys. So hopefully it won't stop before I get back. Okay, so let's continue here.
If you want me to get off here right now and you talk to me, I'll do that, Candace. Candace, we're for you. Everybody put some hearts in the chat for Candace, please, please. Put some hearts in the chat for Candace. She didn't know. She didn't know. Let's seriously. This is reality, Candace. This is what we're talking about. This is that reality that I told you about that we're going to do. This is how it gets done. This is that outside of that puzzle being worked all the way in to the inside. That inside, Candace, is your heart right now. That's your heart. That's your heart, Candace. That's your heart beating. Asking. Pleading. Help your daughter. Do it for your daughter, Candace. That's all I want to say. I'm not going to play no more. I won't play no more, Candace. Now, look how much support you've got here, Candace. Look how much support you got. I told you before that I'm fair, but we are about results, not excuses. That poor, beautiful little girl. If that happened, what this man said on the phone here, she had no chance. She had no chance. No chance whatsoever. Candace, I believe what you told me. I do. I have no other reason not to believe you. But I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now, Candace. I know there's people controlling you. Give me the word. I can have an army to you in a heartbeat. We can kick down any door that needs to be removed. That is a fact. Now, these people, this nation, this predator hunter nation, they do it for you, the people. We do this because our oath of justice does not let us do something other than we, the people, will protect the children at all costs. Facts. Take your breather. Take your breather. It gets worse. People is here for you. I know you never heard it, Candace. I'm really confused. Why would he say this? He's told you other things, Candace. I know. Take your breather. Take your breather. Take your breather. Candace, there's nothing. Ernie, I don't know why you let Candace treat you like you're stupid. She's been everywhere on YouTube. Everyone's played the same YouTube over and over again. They ain't nobody ever done this here. Nobody's got this information. And I hate to be like that, but nobody has this kind of information. She's never heard it. She said she's never heard it. She's terrified right now, obviously. Now, Candace, I'm gonna let you think about that a second. It's a shock. It was a shock to me, Candace. What man could talk that way about his daughter? What man, Candace? What man, Candace? Let me tell you something, Candace. There's about 800 people in here who are ready to put this to rest. For Summer to be found. And there's about 100 people in here who wants to keep on this monkey circus going around and around, making money fist after fist over your daughter. And we're tired of that shit. Here, Candace. Here, Candace. Let me help you a little bit here, Candace. This is how crazy this is in this world. And you never know. You never know. You never know what's going on in this world. Look at this, Candace. Tell me about this, Candace. Tell me about
So
this.
guys, here we are. I want to show you guys something here. Here's some of the photos that's been, and this is unedited or anything, but I'm going to show you one thing. Being a former professional boxer, we have to understand what knuckles is when they're hit in the face. As we can see, these pictures look, ordinary, but let me show you something what lighting does and what lighting brings. Lighting brings a lot of things. See, if we go up here, let me get this version up here. So let me go back here. Let's go to curves. Let me get out here a second. Okay, now let's go to curves right here. Okay, so if we go down, we can see it lightens. Or if we go up, it lightens. You see, it also is like a beauty filter or whatever, and it can like light.
So I made it just in time so we could share whatever this photos. Let's see what he's showing here. Is there much more to this interview? Or not interview. Is there much more to this phone call? Because why do I feel like he keeps when he plays the phone call, it's the same thing again over and over. I don't know if there's much more to it. If not, I might play that one Candace video that I was originally gonna play. But let's see here. All right.
Lighten your face up. It's going to take away all the wrinkles and all the blemishes. But when you start to go down, notice right here. This is a black eye, folks. You see that? Now, notice this little dot. That's right here. This little dot. That's a knuckle print. That's the size of a knuckle. Now let's bring this in here a little bit more. You see it's blue right here. This is a black eye. Now, you can't see it. If you look right here, you can see where it's starting to form some inflammation around how it gets puffy. Now let me show you right here in her jaw. You see the jaw here. You don't see that through a regular photo, see? You can see this is healing. Her lips even been busted and it's healed. So let's pull this back up here again. See, on a regular, you wouldn't see that, but you can see through a little bit of lighting what happens and what brings forth. That's what it's all about, guys. Bringing the dark to the light and seeing the truth.
You see, Candace, her busted lip. You could see the scar. And that just don't happen from one time. How can a man say, you want to go, Summer? And she say, yeah, Dad. Jump in the vehicle. Then right after that, he talks about how much she looked like his sister. Notice what he says, Candace. How much she looked, past tense. I would never refer to a child as past tense if they didn't know, right? The rest. If y'all can take this part, you damn sure can't take the rest.
I don't know, guys. Nothing. Is anybody that's watched it? Is there a lot more? Okay, wait, maybe they're about to play something. Understand. There's probably a total 2 minutes of the actual phone call. I feel.
Candace, we've all played our games. We've all played games. It's time we come clean.
Okay, play the rest of the video. I don't think there is any more.
You had to. But why did you mention my name for? If I wouldn't. So, there you go.
Or what?
Right now.
I missed something? I don't know. I'm
Come
gonna
on, help us out. Maybe you could
I'm gonna probably play that other Candace video in a minute once I. Come on.
you You see, Candace? That's the reason Don wanted you away from him that night. He didn't want you're smart when it comes to what's going on.
So there's nothing more on this. Right?
They don't want key.
Hey, Michelle. Hey, She Builder.
Oh, we wanted to. You know, you're all right.
Oh, Mystery Maverick. Hold on one second. I just want to take this off. I want to just, can you just let me know, is this done? So I could just take this off and we could focus on something else. Or is there anything else to see on this? Let's see. I just want to get it off my screen.
The next sentence, where he talks all about Jody Sue. He don't know her, but yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
To stop.
Okay, hold on one
Y'all
second.
must live it out. Penny.
Well, let's listen to this small little
Almost
part
figured
and
out.
then we'll talk about it.
What did he almost give out to me just now? What did he almost give out to me, Benny?
What's up?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I
I saw
know.
a video earlier about Jody Sue. She's crying and she's lying to her. She's saying she begged me of some crazy crap. I don't even know Jody Sue.
Who is Jody Sue? I don't even know Jody Sue. And in the next sentence, where he talks all about Jody Sue. He don't know her, but yet.
She was crying down here one day when her husband was splitting up. I was actually going to let her use my Suburban. I was going to give her the keys to my Suburban and let her use it because I felt sorry for her. And now I see what she's really about. I would give her the time of day ever again.
Did she go against you? I ain't heard nothing. Is she against you or something?
Yeah, she's talking all kind of crazy stuff. I don't get it. I've done nothing but been a neighbor to her. I don't even know her because all I do is work all the time. My wife knows her, but I tried to help her here and there. My wife was telling me about her and stuff like that.
So Donald.
The keys to the Suburban.
Okay. What's up, Mystery Maverick? Ooh, is that me? Can you guys hear
Hello?
that? Oh, hi. How
Can
are
you hear
you?
me? Hi,
Yep,
sorry, I
can
was
hear
on mute.
Oh, okay. How are you?
How are you? I'm
I'm
good,
all
thanks.
right. I'm all right. Just trying to
I'm
make
feeling a
sense
bit
out of this
mellow. I
stuff.
just got out of a bath, so I'm a bit mellow
Okay,
today. But
nice.
yeah, I just wanted to call in. There was just a couple things that I just wanted to say. Firstly, I didn't realise that it's Chris McDonough, right, that did an interview with Candace.
Yes, he did. Yep.
Yeah. I'm not mentioning him as a YouTuber in this. I'm mentioning him as a detective, and he's got a very, let's say, he's got a reputation, let's say, of wrongfully accusing people of crimes they didn't commit. Wrongfully labeling people that then got absolutely, I'm sure the police was involved in everything last time, but defamation or whatever. So I just don't think he's like a very trustworthy source, to be quite honest. But then when you listen to Candace and you listen to Don, like I do wonder. But then like the last person you had on, Emma, was it Emma?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like what she said, is it that Candace and that don't make, is it Candace doesn't make sense and doesn't because she's trying to cover up something else, like the fact that she was high and sleeping or something while Summer was just
think it's a
to her own
possibility, yeah.
devices.
Yeah.
or is it more? Do you see what I mean? Because people lie to cover up maybe smaller things or things they're ashamed of, or so they'll lie to sort of they'll lie to sort of cover up something that's maybe not necessarily important. So
Yeah.
you don't know with them two. They're very strange. And another point, they never ever mention summer. Do you see what I mean? Like, if this is my
Yeah.
child, I've got a 16-year-old daughter. I mean, I didn't let her out of my sight when she was, when she was
Like
younger.
5,
She
yeah.
wasn't allowed to stay at people's houses. She wasn't allowed to do anything. I get that they are from dysfunction. They're a dysfunctional family, and that's what you get with dysfunction. There's like drugs, and there's all sorts of other stuff going on
Yeah.
in the background as well, like like that guy's saying, possibly SA, or things of that nature that have gone on. And I just think, but it just gets to me that they never mention summer. They never say, oh, she's all I would be talking about, I'd say, I don't care about YouTube. I don't care about this, that, and the other. I just care about finding my child. And that's what I'd be doing. I'd just be constantly telling them, look, I don't want to talk about YouTube. I would be ignoring all the social media. I wouldn't care. The most important thing would be my daughter. So I
I
sort of,
agree.
and I
People have to
don't sort
remind
of
her
get
that.
that
Like, they have to
yeah, I just don't get that feeling from them that
No.
that's their focus.
Mm-mm. It doesn't
But
seem
maybe
like
they've
it.
just got caught up in all this social media frenzy. Do you see what I mean? It could be
Yeah.
that as well. But
Could
at the
be.
same time, I do find that strange that, you wouldn't be using these chances, that you're going on these interviews, you wouldn't be using these chances in some way to help your child, not to have arguments with people that you don't know on social media.
Yeah. I know. And it's like, I don't know if it's because they're guilty of something, or they're just not like that caring of parents. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It could
Yeah,
be.
that's what I'm saying. Is it that they're just dysfunctional, and they've just got caught up in this whole YouTube thing, and going on this and that and the other. I just, maybe that's what it is. But to me, it just feels it makes me uneasy that they're not pleading for their
Yeah.
daughters to return. Do you see what I
No.
mean?
Yes, you're right. A lot of people
Most
are.
parents go on,
Yep.
they go on interviews and things like that. Something like this happens, they go on TV and they do these conferences and things, and they're like, we just want our baby back, and I just don't get that from them.
Mm-mm.
I'm sorry to say, I'm sorry if people disagree, but I just don't get that vibe from them.
I don't either. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people that see the same thing that you're seeing, and they
Yeah.
don't get it either.
And
So
I'm not
yeah.
saying that makes them guilty.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that at all. Like, I wouldn't, we don't have any evidence, really. All we've got is her word. We don't know anything, pretty much, apart from she went missing around her house, and all we've got is Candace's word for that.
Yeah. That's true. It's a tough one.
But I understand she could have easily been taken,
Yeah.
if her mum wasn't watching and she
Yeah.
just wasn't bothering her backside, basically. She was doing drugs, sleeping. Because I heard that on something, that she said she was sleeping at one point, and I thought, I wonder if she was sleeping when she was meant to be looking after her kids.
Who Candace was? I know the grandma said she took a nap.
Oh,
Candace
is it
was
the
sleeping?
grandma that was napping? Oh,
Yeah, the
okay.
grandma.
Sorry, I thought it was I thought they said that. I thought Candace said she was sleeping at one point. But is that that might be the grandma then? I'm not
Maybe that
too
too. I
well.
just know
I'm
the
not too
grandma.
well read on this case, to be honest. I've just seen really on your channel and a couple of other small things, news channels, but I don't. Yours is the best channel. I don't go on anyone else's channel,
Aw,
so
thanks.
I don't.
Yeah, and
I
I took
can't
a
deal with the
break.
drama.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get
I'm
caught up
drama
with
free
everything. So there's
as well. So
yeah. Everybody go check out Mystery Maverick. She's got a YouTube channel too. True crime. So
I don't know. There
yeah.
is certain things that raise an eyebrow with them too.
It is. I know. I keep going back and forth. I don't even
But
know.
yeah,
I know.
I'm exactly the same. I'm definitely on the fence. But then, like I said,
Yeah.
I don't know enough about this case, and I don't think anyone does. I think a lot of people are speculating, and
Yeah, but I think if you
know
were
how
even
it goes.
following it the whole time, you probably still would be on the fence. I mean, you'll be going back and
Yeah.
forth. It's like, man, I don't even know what to think. I just hope something breaks soon.
Do you think that it will? Do you
Yeah,
think that
I
chances
do for
will?
some reason because I feel like, well, if they are involved, I think it will. If they are, if it's just a kidnapping, maybe not. But if they're involved, I feel like it because I feel like Grandis is talking to people. She wants to talk. If there is something going on with, like, if she knows, I feel like she wants to talk. Candace is by herself. I feel like she's gonna slip up if she knows something. Something's gonna break if
Yeah.
they're involved, in my opinion. But if not, then I don't know.
Yeah.
But I do think there's a good chance that she was kidnapped. I think that was always one of my
Yeah.
stronger theories from the beginning. And that
Do you know
Candace,
what?
what?
Sorry, carry
No, go
on.
ahead.
No, I was just thinking, like, when I first ever saw anything about this was on your channel, and I think it was the video of Summer, and she was in church.
Church, yes.
Yeah, and do you know, something clicked in my head then, and I did think, could it possibly be someone who saw the neglect and stuff that she was going through and saw how, do you see what I mean? And saw how easy she was to
Yeah,
attach
yes,
to
that thought
people.
went
Yeah,
through
I
my head
just
too. They
that
saw
sort
if
of
they had, yeah. You
yeah,
never know. It wouldn't surprise me. There's a few
because she
people
was very, like, attached to that woman, and then I was like, "That's not
Robin,
even her
yeah.
mum." She was like, she seemed to be really, do
Yeah.
you see what I mean? She did seem to be a child maybe crying out for love, like a little
Oh
bit of,
yeah, definitely. I agree 100%
because
on that.
children who usually do that, that's, it's a form of attention. Like, children that are neglected tend to go to other people, and they trust other people very easily.
Yeah.
So I don't even know. Maybe she's still alive. Who knows?
I know. Who knows? I mean, I hope, but I know the chances are getting slimmer and slimmer the longer it goes. But I don't know.
Yeah, it's such a strange one, isn't it?
It
And
really
especially just
is.
how they've acted. They've actually put all this on themselves just because of the way they've acted.
Yeah.
Going on different YouTube channels and, doing this, that, and the other, and it's just too much.
It
Just
is.
too much. Like,
No, it is. First it was Dawn, and now that Dawn's in jail, now Candace is making rounds, and it's just. But I think if anything, it'll be Candace that slips up than Dawn. Dawn was pretty, like, I didn't see him slipping up because I don't know. If they're even involved, I don't even know. I think maybe they're not, I don't know. I don't
same
even know
for, it
what
could
I'd
have.
want to ask her. Like, if
There's
let's
so
say she
many
would want to come on, like, what
scenarios.
would be the question to ask her? Like, the good questions. Like, what would you want to ask her if you had her up here?
I don't know really. Just
Zeke, are you okay, buddy?
I'd like to ask her how, like, to explain the story, but like we've seen, she doesn't seem to want to. I don't know. It just feels like she doesn't want to help. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. No,
like when
definitely.
people ask her to say what happened, she's sort of like, "Oh, I'm not going over this again." It's like,
Yeah,
well,
yep.
it's your
Yep.
child, and you should
I just wonder if she's
probably just go
afraid because
over and over it again and again.
yeah. But wonder if she's lying about
But
something
that's
and she's
just
afraid.
me, you know. I
Yeah.
can't talk for other people. Maybe they're not that affectionate. Maybe they're not.
It's true,
Maybe
yep.
they don't have that bond with their kids. So I don't know. So, but there's just a lot of weird things to me. But
There
then that's
is.
coming from my perspective as a mother. Do you see what I mean? And not
Yeah.
in this dysfunction that they live in. So, you know, everyone, you know, has their different like issues in life, shall we say? So,
Oh, I was on
you
mute.
know.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Joseph Sott. No, yeah, I
So are
agree
you having
with
her
my
on here? Is she coming on here? Or you
who?
just
Oh, I was
talking
saying she's in chat.
hypothetically?
She just said, "Oh my god, I love your shirt and backdrop." So I said, "Thank you." I don't know. Yeah, it's open panel. I'm gonna have to go down and I have Zeke's a little spoiled, so we have to boil him chicken for dinner every night. So I have the
Oh,
chicken
bless
on, so I'm gonna
him.
have to go down and cut it. So
Oh,
I
I
might
just want to see
play
him.
this. You want to see him for a minute?
I just love him so
Okay,
much.
hold on
He's
1 second,
like
and
a
then
doll.
hold on, let me get him. He's so cute. Zeke, come here,
My
buddy.
favorite dog.
You're a bull buzz. Oh, you're
My
running
favorite
away
pup.
from me,
That's what I
buddy.
say, but I don't think he's a pup anymore.
Did I go get your chicken? You want the chicken? You want the chicken, boy? Yeah. You can go get your chicken. I don't know why you want to sit in a blanket so we can watch you. So we can watch how cute you are.
Oh.
Huh. There's the Zeekster.
Oh, look at you. I love him. He's just so cute.
It's my boy. I get him all to myself for a couple more days, huh? Don't
Oh.
yes I do. Yes I do.
Oh, have you nicked him off your nan? Have you nicked him back?
Yeah, well, they're out of town for a couple
Oh,
days,
okay. So
so
you got him all to yourself.
I'll get him
Oh,
all to
he's just
myself.
adorable. I
know,
just
I
want to
can't
hug him as
I
well,
know he's so
but I can't.
cuddly.
I'll hug you through the screen.
Give him a hug. He's the most cuddly little guy too.
I
Gosh,
know,
I
he
love
just looks so cuddly. Like, I just want him, Zav.
him.
I know you're
Oh,
scared I'm gonna come and kidnap him off you.
yeah. No, I could share him. We could share, huh? I feel like I don't get him enough. Oh wait, I got a super chat. I didn't even see that. Dark Sea,
Oh,
thanks.
Dark Sea.
Wow, was that a while ago? I just saw that pop up. Thank you, Dark Sea. All right, so I'm gonna have to go down and cut his chicken. So I might. Oh, there it is, Dark Sea. Okay, it wasn't that long ago. Thank you so much. You're more than welcome to stay on. I'm gonna press play for this just so there's something playing.
Yeah,
while I
no,
go.
just press play. I'll mute myself and
Okay.
then I'll
Okay.
pop back on. I need to put my fluffy pajamas on so I'll look like Zeke, but
Ooh,
white.
yeah. All right. Okay.
Oh, I love you, Zeke, too.
Oh.
Can everybody?
He's just happy with his mama.
Swear, everybody. Everybody good? Can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? Good deal. Thank you.
Because she was worried about her husband was going to take her car and everything else. I said, man, just give her a Suburban, you know?
Right.
Don't let her drive my Suburban. And then she moved away from here and everything. And she just like totally turned against us and saying all kind of crazy, blacked out stuff.
Now, was this before Summer went missing or after?
And right after someone come up missing.
Oh, okay. So you were still she tried to help you. She's probably just trying to befriend you, bro.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of people was just trying to befriend you, man.
Well, she wanted me to come up there and help her do something. And one time, she was getting real close to me and stuff like that. I was trying to help her do something. Okay.
Hold on. Candace, listen, look. If you're, listen, look at me. I know you're not okay. We need to meet and let you listen to all of this. I think it'd be only right. Let me get off this a second. Now, okay. So she just messaged and I wrote to say if she's okay. So she messaged back, and so we're gonna get off this subject tonight. We're gonna get off the subject tonight. A lot of it's a lot of trigger warning and a lot of I think might be some answers. I think a lot of it's answers. She's still watching. She's watching still, guys. She's still watching. We'll just go from that point. We'll go from that point right there. Time for a drink, big boss. Oh man, I'll tell you, buddy. Why? Very, very telling. Very. It is. It is. And we will. Just it's too much. It's too much, guys, because we all know in our hearts, guys. We all know in our hearts. I've been saying this since day one. We all know in our hearts. Sheena, Candace. If you want to hear the rest of it, we can hear more. It's just up to you. I'm taking a break, though. I'm taking me a break. I think everybody wants to take a break. I know there's 1,090 people in here right now who wants a break. I think we need a break, buddy. Are you okay, Candace? Are you okay right now? Are you okay? Answer in chat if you're okay. Just put a 1 or 2 up if you're okay. If you're not, I mean, you already told me you ain't okay, but I just want everybody to know that, you know, you're doing good now, right? You good. Okay. I'll check them. I'll check the emails in a minute, man. I will. I promise you. I got to refresh a minute. I'm talking to her. I'm already talking to her on there. I'm okay right now. Just everyone said to stop. I want to hear the rest of it. Okay, Candace, let me get a break and then we'll hear the rest of it. Okay, good deal. I think, let me see what part we've, okay, hold on a second. Okay. I'm talking to her right now. Anonymous True Crime. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Everyone subscribe. I know you're not coming. You don't have to come on panel. I know that. I know that. I know that. That's okay. You don't have to come on panel. But if you want me to play the rest of it for these people, I will. Just let me know. Just let me know. But Candace, I mean, I'm not going to read what you're messaging me right now. I'm not going to do that. Like I said, I'm going to put this down. I can see it. I can see what you're writing to me. Okay, I will. Good deal. She says play it. We're going to play it. Let me find the other part of it. Hold on a second. Give me a second. This doesn't.
Okay, I don't know. Must have just stopped. Let me see if is it still playing. Hey, Contessa. Okay, I don't know. Oh wait, hold on. I better. You'll have to mute the YouTube side. I'm gonna let you, Contessa. It is, yeah. Okay, try to mute that. Wait, is this still playing? Let me see something. Is there any? Does anybody know? Is there any more to this phone call? Because wow, it's taken forever. Hey, brown eyed girl, it's taken forever for him to. Let me just skip through and just see. I want to hear like the phone call.
Yeah, Zav, why did that person before said it's going to get juicy and all that? I haven't heard anything that's...
Well, it's hard to focus because he just keeps stopping, and then it almost sounds like he keeps replaying like the same parts. I mean, I thought it was kind of interesting where Don was talking about, you know, what he thought happened.
Oh, about the predators and stuff, yeah.
I was expecting it to be longer, yeah. So it seems like the whole phone call, if you played it straight through, would probably only be a couple minutes, right? Let me see if there's any more. Let me see here. Oh, there is more. Okay, well, let's see. Zeke's his tummy's all full. He already ate it.
He's having a nap.
Yeah, I hope he comes up. I have this video like facing him if he comes and lays on the blanket.
Tell him he has to. It's Mother's Day.
I know. Oh, mom, Mother's Day?
Yeah.
Is it?
It's here in the UK. It is, yeah.
Oh, happy Mother's Day. Really?
Thanks.
I don't even know when it is here. I just know because there'll be like advertisements and they tell me it is.
And then you're like, oh, I've got to get my mum a present at the last minute.
Yeah. I always make sure I get her something, but yeah, because we usually, kind of talk about it the week before, but I don't remember the date is. Hey, Amanda. What the heck? Okay, we just got not Amanda. We just got
that.
Why do people always pretend to be Amanda? I feel like, man, didn't it happen before?
What was
Why do they do that to you? What do you think it was? God, that's why I'm always so leery of doing an open panel because you have idiots.
That's so weird.
Like that to
what do
ruin
you
it.
get
No, that's
like?
what they do. That's first time it's ever happened on my channel, but that's what they do to people sometimes. And I don't know.
Oh my God,
am I
I
gonna
can
get
never
trouble
forget
for
that
having,
now.
Like, thanks, Ships, a happy movie. Now, am I gonna have trouble? Do I have to delete that part out? Am I gonna, I don't even know if that's allowed on YouTube, is it?
You need to delete it from our minds.
Yeah, right. Oh my God.
Have you got one of those little
people have to ruin the open panel. They always have to do that. I mean, that's Where? So that person
I
that
was
was
at
in.
first. I didn't realize what it was, and I looked around, and I was like, "Oh."
I was confused because Amanda's been coming up on panel, and it was her name. So I'm like, Amanda, what? Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
So this is Amanda. Is this really you? Because this is you on here, right? Well, what the heck? They had your picture and everything, didn't they? Was it it showed up and then it? So, Amanda, do you know the rules? Do I have
Maybe
to
that was
delete this
Amanda
video?
before. No, joking.
No, they did
No,
it
I'm
with her
joking.
name before, though. I remember hearing it. I wasn't there, but I heard about it. Wait, I have to delete the whole live, or I could cut out that part. Wait, what? Where are we at? How far into it? Does it have a timestamp so I know when to cut it out? Hold on a second. When to look for
What
it?
do they do? Steal pictures of people?
That was a person. Oh yeah, they do. Yep. Let me see.
Oh
How
my
does it say how far into it we're on so I know where to find it so I can edit that out, you guys? Let me see. Let me find this live and see if it says. I don't know if it does when you're live, does it?
Out of Vernon Central.
Cut it out. It was only small.
No, I will cut. The
Good
only
one,
thing that
Brenda.
sucks though is if you cut it out, you lose the live chat if you cut anything out of a live. So when people watch it, they're not going to be able to watch the live chat. It cuts out the live chat. It's the
Oh
only
no.
thing. Yeah, it sucks. So we just
So you've got
basically
to leave it
ruined
on there.
the live if people
Oh
want.
my god.
Because I'm gonna have to cut that out now. Okay. So I guess an easy way to find it would be to go see when you come on, Mystery Maverick, and then kind of a little bit after that, right?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't even know what to say. No, it wasn't. You think it was
Well,
Ernie?
that was awkward. That was an awkward moment.
Well, he had a pair of black. Let's see, they were like black boots or something, and then, gosh, always got to be 2 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you, TT. I'm gonna write that down so I know where to look for it. 2 hours and 14 minutes. Okay. It couldn't be too far in with that thing. Wait, what do you mean, Ships? Cat, it couldn't be too far in with that thing. So colorful. Oh yeah, I could probably just blur it too. Ooh, if I blur it, I might not lose the live chat. I didn't even think about that. Good idea. Yes. Because I'm able to blur it real good.
Can you blur the picture out?
Yeah, you could blur, you could put blurs in, and I don't think that would affect the live chat. But I wonder, a lot of people, when this happens to them, they hurry up and they stop the live right away and do it. I wonder, do you think, I don't know. Am I going to get, I don't know what.
I'm just laughing at the chat as well.
Yeah, I just don't know. Because I know when it happens,
Everyone was
people usually
just
get
like,
off real quick.
What the hell?
Right? Oh my God. Zav, the one you have up, notice it says Amanda. No, I know they were pretending to be Amanda. So it must have been somebody that was watching and they knew that Amanda, you've been coming up on panel, but no, because they did that to you on CDT, you said. Why, Amanda, somebody has it out for you or something. I mean, because did it look like the same guy, Amanda? From CDT? I mean,
can you tell?
Yeah,
can you tell from the picture?
Like
Is there a lineup?
It's okay. I mean, that's why I probably would have exited out sooner. But like I was thinking it was you, so I was just like, okay, wait, maybe I'm not.
I know. I was
right.
thinking
Like she must be like, oh. And then I was thinking, oh my God, she must not realize that she has the camera. Or something. And then I was like, wait a minute.
She has a husband.
So many thoughts going through my head. Oh my God, I was so confused. Shoot, Amanda, and I was just gonna tell you to come up on panel too, and then you were there, and I was like, oh my God. All right, I'm tempted to just end this so I could hurry up and get that. It's gonna be bugging me, and I know. Oh, they showed the butt the first time. Oh, okay. Did it look like it was a guy though?
They saved the best till last.
Wow.
They saved the full frontal till last.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know.
I'm literally
Well, it
crying
was.
here.
I'm gonna have to go back, and you know what I should do is I should No, there's nothing. I was gonna say screenshot it and like. No, he's not gonna be embarrassed about anything. He just freaking came on when there's like almost basically 1,000 people almost on there including himself. Oh my god. Lip lock. Lip lock, you have a channel, right? Have you ever did open panel where you put in Mr. Maverick, you too, have you ever done a live stream?
I haven't done the live yet, but I've done it on
Oh, okay.
Rich's, and we've never had anything like that on Rich's channel because he does only lives, but I do pre-recorded. But I will do one live soon about because I'm doing the Dali case next, so I'll do a live at the end of that. But I'm not. Yeah, I'm hoping that doesn't happen.
Wait, hold on one time. I have this mochi and it's melting, so I have to eat it before it melts. So, wait, does Rich put like an open panel? He puts a link up, and it's never happened. Is it like I have a pinned link?
I think he's put a link up before. I'm sure he has. Yeah, he did once because we've had Bathsheba and a couple of people on. Yeah, he has. But yeah, I've never ever had anything like that. Oh my gosh. I'm 70 years old.
That's why I'm always nervous putting a link up, but that's where I get the most turnout. It's lip lock. It's so hard though. I've tried to do that. That's where I always stuck to I'm going to email it. I'm going to try to pre-plan it and email the people if they want to come up. But it's so hard to get people to come and do it that way. I've been trying.
So is it an actual person?
What's that?
Is it an actual person? So it's like an actual it's someone on YouTube. It's not like a bot or whatever they call them.
No, it was a freaking person.
Not that careful with these things on YouTube yet. But
it's crazy.
That was just funny. Sorry, that actually had tears coming out of my eyes.
Oh my god. Wonder if I would have just kept it going. What would he have done?
What was even more funny is because I didn't realize what it was at first, and I was like looking sideways, and
well, I know you were like, wait, what was that? Oh, that's a good idea, Joseph thought. I always ask them to turn their cam on before they are let into the stream. That has helped weed out trolls. That's a good idea. And I guess even people that are saying they don't want to show their face, but at least they could turn it on for me and let me see
just don't show your penis.
Yeah. So you've never had that happen, Joseph, because you make him do that? Man. But now I wonder, if I would have just not removed, because I ended up removing him, would he have just
Well,
kept...
you did say don't show your face. So maybe they got the wrong end of the stick.
Wait, I said that?
No, I said you just said now. You said you tell people not to. They don't have to show their face. So maybe they got the wrong end of the stick.
I see. No, that was just somebody. Man, you asked them to turn the camera. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Ask them. At least they're gonna have to show their face to me, and then they could put it back off when they come on.
Don't worry, I'd never do that to you, Zab.
Hey, Terry.
Hi. That's what I told you happened to me.
Oh, it did?
Yes. And they used one of my subs.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, my God. So you just automatically think, oh, okay, just come on up.
Yeah.
No.
And was it somebody that did it look like the same guy or no?
I was laughing my ass off when you asked that, but it could have been because it didn't look good.
We need to screenshot it and save it. Everybody, if that happens, screenshot it. So then we could kind of get together and show and see if it's the same guy, to be honest, just to see if it's the same person doing it.
Mine was standing up so you could see his whole body, like profile. So It
Well,
was
this one was
weird.
kind of like,
And I
yeah.
saw. I saw.
Yeah. But what, like,
I
how
said,
soon did you
"Yeah."
take yours off? Would they, like, what would happen if we would have kept
What
it on? Would you
I
have kept
actually I did. Yeah, I first I think I got nervous and I privatized it. And then I thought, oh, what the hell? The worst they're going to do is take it down. So
Oh, so you have it up.
it's still up.
So
So,
wonder
yeah.
if you don't think, I just don't want to get like in trouble, like it'd be a
Yeah, I
strike
know.
or
Yeah,
something for going
I
against
don't-
policy.
Well,
Bye,
I
Heavenly
don't
Cloud.
think it would be a strike because you can see how it happened.
That's true. But what if I just try to blur it out? That I think we could do that, right? And
Yeah.
I don't think you'll lose
Sure.
the chat.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, because mine was just as long and they waited till the end. And that makes me just so mad when they do that. They wait like till you're almost 3 hours in and it's like,
Yeah.
thanks,
So therefore,
you
it's
know?
like you can't just start over, you know?
Right.
oh my God, I can't stop laughing.
Man, I don't even know. Like,
I
yeah,
thought I made it clear, Tiffany.
Wait, what do you mean made it clear though?
When I was up here, the last time I was up here, I told you that happened. I said, always make them show their face, even if you think you know them.
I know. I thought it was Amanda because Amanda, I saw her in chat.
It was a
She was
man.
up on panel
Duh.
last.
It was Amanda.
Amanda, yes, come on,
Amanda.
But when it happened, but you know what I did with mine? I started covering my screen like this. And I'm thinking, oh my God, that just means I can't see it. Everybody else can.
Oh my God. Wow. I don't even know.
I was trying to protect everybody. Don't look.
Oh my God. I didn't even know. Yeah. I didn't really know what to do. I wasn't expecting. I knew it happened sometimes, but that was just, I was not expecting that. Oh my God. Yeah, I think I am just gonna end it because I'm so sidetracked now. Like my mind is just in a different place. Plus, darken and I feel like this would be a good place to end it. And then I want to hurry up and go blur that. I'm just gonna try to blur it out. But yeah, thanks guys for coming up and come up next time. 'Cause I'm gonna do another open panel. You guys? I'm gonna be at my brother's this coming week, so I'm gonna try to do. I want to do some live there. I'm watching my brother's.
Literally, my nose is running. Tears are coming out of my eyes.
I know. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna record that. I'm gonna have that as just a copy of it, not just so I have it.
Let's investigate this stuff. Let's investigate it.
Yeah,
we're gonna find out who that
recognize
cop is.
anything. I want to see his shoes, his pants. I just want to look more in depth and see. Not like that, guys, but just, and I'm gonna keep a copy of it. But so you're gonna get caught, whoever you are, because if you go on anybody else, we're gonna see.
You got us on your case now.
So. Yeah, you got a bunch of true crime, freaking.
And mine wasn't Amanda, wasn't this? So they
somebody
just
else.
come, yeah.
So maybe it is somebody different. I don't know, but there was somebody that used Amanda's
different name anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they just pick, they just see somebody that's in there. They go change their profile pic and their name. But all right, I'll get down so you can say goodbye.
All right.
Everybody.
Yep. Bye, Terry.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye.
All right, I'll let you go as well, Zav. Sorry, that was so funny.
Oh, thanks for coming up. Yeah, that was. I'm glad you were listening to that one.
And someone commented they thought it was really funny when I said, "What's that?" Because I was turning my head to the side and stuff.
I wish you're on camera so we could have seen you.
I know. I think it was I think it was the CBD bath that I just had, the salt bath. I'm like very mellow, so I'm not thinking straight, and I wasn't expecting that.
Oh my God! Yeah, I don't even know. I'm interested to see what my reaction was, to see my face and see what. I don't even know what I look like, but I know I know I had a million
I wonder
thoughts.
if he would have
it was
talked
Amanda.
if you'd have let him stay on.
I know. Now I kind of wish I would have just like said, hello, do you want to talk? Let's hear. Instead of just like throw him off real quick. I don't know. Next time I will and see what he does. But all right, guys. Well, yeah, I think I am gonna end this. I'm gonna try to get that. I don't know if I should make it private until because it takes forever for YouTube. Like, let's say you edit a live. I don't know if you're not familiar with this yet. If you edit a live, it takes forever. Sometimes it'll take a whole day for it to edit, like to process whatever you
Oh,
edited.
to go onto
So
YouTube. Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I
it
wonder
depends
if
how
it's you
long it
edited
is,
it on
probably.
YouTube. Yeah, if it's already uploaded.
Yeah, because
then you
I
edit
put
it.
mine up, but where I post them, they still take ages to upload. But where I do it in episodes and little smaller chunks, it
Yeah.
doesn't take as long to put up. But I know that it would if my videos were any longer. It would take blooming ages.
Yeah, well, if you're trying to edit something that's already uploaded, because you can't do
Yeah.
much. They only let you make for a live. They let you make one edit to it, and that's it.
Oh, do they? They let you cut it.
If it's already up, like you could take a cut out, or you could blur, I guess, but you could only cut one chunk. You
I'll
can't.
just
If you
leave it
go
on
back
there.
in to
It's
do it
quite
again.
funny.
You think? But I'm nervous. Some people are saying it'll it'll look bad. It'll make your channel. What did the one person say?
Oh, yeah. I never thought
So
of that. Maybe
I'm
that's
just
why
gonna
they
blur
do
it. I'm
it.
gonna try to blur it. So but yeah, and sorry about that video with the Ernie's. It's like there was a lot of rambling with he was talking, and I guess I should have skipped forward sooner, but I guess I was interested to see his thoughts on it. But next time I want to go over that interview or that video with Candace, my original idea. I kind of do want to go through that too. So
What one's that one?
The one where it was from like last week, but she did like a Q&A on her channel or whatever. And then it does sound like there's some whispering. There's something going on. She keeps looking off to the side. I don't know who is with her, but I don't know if there's anything interesting in it. Maybe I'll go through it first and see. But all right, guys, I'm gonna go hang out with Zeke.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for having me, Zav.
Yeah, thanks for coming, Mr.
And I'll see
Mary.
you soon. Take
All
care,
right,
everyone. Bye.
Bye. And bye, everybody. Thanks for coming. Somebody said it was 2 hours and 14 minutes in, if you want to check it out, because you'll probably be able to watch it for a while. Cause like I said, it'll take probably almost a whole day for it to actually get the blur on. So hopefully it'll be all right. But that's the thing I'm confused, Amanda, because he had your picture. He had everything spelled right. So he actually has a channel. Does he have a channel, or is it just the StreamYards? I guess you don't have to have a channel with that name. He could have just put it in the StreamYards. But do you think have you ever heard that somebody is talking as you, like on a channel, like that maybe something was said and it wasn't you or something? I mean, is there a chance that he has a channel too with everything? With all your name and picture, I wonder. Oh, thanks, Frenchie. All right, guys, I am going to go. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.